Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Shh, guys, shut up, shut up. Everyone get your popcorns. Also, that's a new zone.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, transition though.
Hey, Wei, how's it going?
不知不觉间啊，原神也陪着大家走过了一段漫长的时光。从蒙德到枫丹，这一路以来啊，我们不仅经历了许多精彩的冒险故事，
This is
也邂逅了形形色色
Year
的
3?
角色伙伴。再过不久，
Okay.
原神也将迎
I
来
think we're blocking the subtitles with our icons.
为
Oh,
此，我们
fuck.
项目组同学也准备了丰富多彩的游戏内容。
Did you speak Chinese? Go ahead.
呈现给每一位
Yeah,
旅行者。
Chat, just
希
speak
望
Chinese,
同学们
man.
无论是在游戏内还是游戏外，都能够感受到3周年的节日。
I'm covering the Wei's
那
face
么
now. I
事
don't
不宜
care
迟
anymore.
先让我们一起来观赏版本 PV， 看看新版本啊。
For our Lord and Savior.
精彩的内容。
Juicy content, eh?
Yeah, and juicy. Better be good.
Hmm.
All right, we'll see. Oh, great. Now we're in prison.
Whoa. Mugshots.
Fuck.
Excellent start.
Prison break. Let's go.
I love that. Oh yeah.
The
But why
fortress of
though?
Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly
stop.
investigate
Oh.
inside the fortress.
The truth is, this place
Help
has a
him.
lot of hidden rules.
All of our informants, including the ones
So
that
it is
had
Prison
infiltrated
Break.
the guards, suddenly
Pretty much.
vanished.
Something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid?
Oh, there's
You
Wario.
know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance.
Oh,
Oh,
this music though. Oh yes.
Wario.
This could get a little chilly.
Uppercut.
Time's up.
This music slaps.
Negotiations
Yo,
are broken
exactly.
down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen.
If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be?
That was the name.
Risley?
Being away from the sun
Right,
so
Risley?
long. Even the terrifying depths of the sea
Risley.
start to feel like home.
Wriothesley.
Wriothesley? Okay.
I
Oh, hey, Fremne.
Have we entered into the
whoa.
next stage of the prophecy?
Ooh.
And that's Arlecchino's voice there.
And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Oh, here we go. Ooh. Dude, they didn't even mess with the music.
Oh, he's doing the Welt Cane thing.
Ah, he's yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yuma.
What?
Oh, he's a Kamehameha.
Bruh. Holy shit.
I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Rumors saying that you were born from calamity. You inherently bring danger to those around you.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
No.
There's only
Aw.
one thought on my mind.
Ooh.
Innocent bloodshed and their debt be repaid.
Wriothesley, where did you take my siblings?
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into
Oh,
other
that's a
forms
carrot.
and keep them in the fortress forever.
It beggars belief just how carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, have failed to take action.
Oh shit.
What are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you.
Okay, what is that?
This what
justice means
to you! Answer me, Neuvillette!
Whoa. Dude. Holy shit.
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, You will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard.
Ooh.
No, there we have it. There's Arlecchino there too.
Dude, that was so good.
And music.
They're too good at it. They're too good at these trailers.
Oh yeah, they're really good at it. Better than like normal quality movie trailers you see on Hollywood.
所以今天啊，
Not even
我也就
close.
是邀请了项目组的小伙伴，我们的战斗设计师叶黑，来给我们介绍新版本中的相关剧情以及角色的情报。
非常感谢大伟哥的
Alright,
邀
hold
请。
on, let me increase
旅
the
行者
volume
们，
again.
大家好！这次会由我来向各位旅行者介绍剧情和
Alright.
角色的相关内容。
哎，欢迎欢迎！自从做完这个4.0的模式任务以后啊，我一直想知道之后的发展。趁着这次机会啊，叶黑啊，先和我们聊聊 4.1 版本的模式任务好了。
好，先问一下大伟哥，还记得4.0相关的版本剧情吗？
For context, chat, Sushou hasn't exactly completed every single 4.0.
我们出到封单时就
I'm most of the way there. I know enough.
Alright, fair enough.
但其实最后都汇聚到了一个案件上，也就是
少女连环失踪案。
而且在此期间，舆论中的执行官公开原因被审判送进了梅洛彼得堡。
没错，看到这里的时候，我就在想啊，被审判的可是愚人众的执行官啊，怎么看也不是一件小事。愚人众应该不会坐视不管吧？是不是会有新的执行官
Right, because
大伟哥很敏锐啊。没错，在4.1版本中，故乡为枫丹的执行官仆人，为了处理这起外交事件。 也前来与罪首弗琳娜以及最高神纳维莱特会面了。
Dude, the tension would be
想想
rising.
就很精彩。
那是必然的，而且仆人提出的几个方案其实都被婉拒了。
这么一听啊，感觉火药味很浓啊。
是有那么一点，不过最终纳维莱特还是答应派人前去梅洛彼得堡确认公子的情况，这才暂且压下了这股火药味。
我猜猜，所以这个任务就落到了我们旅行者的肩上，是吧？
没错。 为了让我们顺利融入梅洛彼得堡，贴心的纳维莱特先生给我们安排了一个小小的罪名。哦，对，这里就得简单提一下梅洛彼得堡的设定，因为梅洛彼得堡并不是简单枫丹监狱这一个概念，它名义上并不隶属于枫丹的司法体系，一直都是以自治的形式而存在，所以纳维莱特才需要让我们伪装成囚犯下去调查。
这次潜入的任务啊，看上去
So it's not a prison, but it's a
在
prison.
4.1版本中呢，枫丹的魔神任务第3幕向深水中的
disguise this criminals.
意识开动的
Of course.
也将会开启。
Definitely won't be actually
需要
guilty.
在梅洛彼得堡暗中调查一系列的事件，以及追寻公子的行踪。值得一提的是，这个过程中，旅行者会得到一些老朋友的帮助，也会遇到一些新的面孔，比如梅洛彼得堡的公爵莱欧斯利以及护士长西格文，展开一系列的冒险故事。各位旅行者们，请敬请期待呀！
看起来啊，
we won't get to
4.1版本
hear
的故事
his
重心
pronunciation.
都是在梅洛彼得堡呀。旅行者啊，如果想要在这里调查，我猜一定会与梅洛彼得堡的最高负责人莱欧斯利进行一番。
Okay, Wriothesley.
叶黑啊，不妨具体为我们介绍一下这位公爵呢？
作为梅洛彼得堡的管理人，莱欧斯利确实很有
Joe's the age.
既能照顾得到弱势的群体，也能镇得住强势的恶棍。在他上位后，实施了一系列的改革，让梅洛彼得堡运作的焕然一新。也正是因为如此，梅洛彼得堡并不是像大家所想的那样如监狱一般，甚至有一些刑满释放的罪人都不愿意离开了。
听你这么一说啊，这位公爵可真是不得了啊！不过啊，梅洛彼得堡作为全枫丹罪人的流放地啊，只有高超的管理手腕，我感觉可能不够。想必他也拥有令人信服的实力吧？
没错，作为犯人的流放聚集地，梅洛彼得堡多多少少总会有一些不服从管理的犯人。
he's
这时候
warden,
道理讲不通，就只能通过其他方法以理服人了。而莱欧斯利自然也不缺乏这方面的实力。由于莱欧斯利之前当过地下拳手，
Oh, ex-underground pugilist.
Of course.
这种战斗方式啊，倒也确实符合我对他的想象。在这种情势复杂的地方，拳头有时候才是硬道理嘛。
搏击意味着力量的碰撞，但也常有故意卖弄破绽给对方，然后猛然回击的表现。作为一个兵
Yeah, there it is, catalyst.
莱欧斯利的普通攻击和重击
Cryo
catalyst. That's actually pretty
元素
cool.
战技则会强化他的普通攻击，同时
That's so sick. He's a boxer.
Okay, so he is constantly losing HP.
Oh my god!
And that will increase the damage on his charge attack. Okay, that's cool.
The new artifacts hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good for me.
He doesn't have to rely on Blizzard Share if that's the case.
Thank God. You've seen my set.
穷追猛打，然后故意卖出自己的破绽，让敌人觉得有机可乘。之后在危机时一发逆转，玩弄敌人。
大伟哥的描述可真是生动形象啊！他的战斗方式与他的处事风格可谓十分的相似。此外，莱欧斯利也非常擅长调动
he's gonna be the double.
突破术材时，莱欧斯利
double product
会获得双倍的
weapon ascension. That's not
这位
bad.
公爵大人可真是多才多艺啊！管理、战斗样样精通，真是太厉害了。
没错，不过虽然莱欧斯利做事很有一套手段，但梅洛彼得堡
considering that increases normal and charge attacks, yeah.
常年见不到阳光，在监狱的阴暗角落里，依然会有邪恶在滋生。在 4.1 版本中，莱欧斯利的传说任务“守御犬之章”也将上线。
Okay, the fact that he's been introduced first means he's probably the first banner.
Word of
I guess.
advice: don't break the law.
Oh, Joe. Oh,
Is there
Joe.
anything else?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Seriously, don't break the law.
Oh my God,
Oh, yeah,
that is
dude.
hella Joe Asia, dude.
That is 100% him.
A moment, please. Have a seat.
At least he's polite while he bashes your face in.
Oh, he's really going into it.
Perhaps
Yes,
we could
Dad,
take a
I
walk
won't
by
break the
riverbank
law.
or somewhere similarly fluid.
Oh, look at that catalyst just fucking staying there.
Silence.
Oh. Yes, sorry, Daddy. I'll
Be
stay silent.
sanctified.
I'll be sanctified.
Oh, I'm conflicted. That looks so cool.
Straight up
Literally,
hyper beam.
Literally DBZ.
Yeah, Kamehameha, bro.
No, that's Final Flash.
在 4.0 版本中，我们就已经和他
We
打
do
过交道了。
love him already in 4.0. I wonder how it's gonna be like in 4.1 though.
我对纳维莱特印象非常深刻，他在审判时公正无私，而且实力非常强大，给人一种深不可测的感觉。
其实枫丹的很多人对于拉维莱特的形象认知都是这样的，因此都对他十分的敬畏。
Ray Chase.
拉维莱特身为枫丹的最高审判官，
I don't know who
主持着
that
枫丹
is,
关于正义的审判体系，需要维持公正的原则。不仅是在法庭之上，在日常的生活中，他也会时刻注意公众的影响。比如，他会尽量避免与他人有私交，以及有流程外的协作，防止被人怀疑司法体系的不公。
他对自己的要求可真严格啊！不愧是最高审判官，严于律己啊！
没错，不过这位最高审判官也没大家想象的那么严肃罢了。他其实也是有自己的爱好和生活的。
Make him not immune to interrupt. Oh
有一个
no.
饮水的爱好。虽然他离开枫丹的次数屈指可数，
So he tastes water instead of wine?
世界各地的名泉了，都是从外地送过来的。
Yes, spring water. Yes, the gamer girl bath water.
Oh my god, no.
Oh no, what if that's
我
actual?
一直以为只有茶可以这么品啊，想不到只是普通的水纳维莱特都能品出那么多花样，可真是长见识。
Base stage
纳
to
维莱特既
enjoy.
有对公的一面，其实也有对私的一面。他十分喜爱美露星，认为他们是一个善良美丽的种族。纳维莱特甚至在枫丹法规中加入了一条巧妙的法律，对美露星的称呼必须使用人格意味的他，而不能用他。
没想到这位最高审判官还有这样的一面。不过美露星确实十分可爱，我十分理解他的行为。
其实还有一支直接隶属于最高审判官的特别刑侦机构——主影庭，绝大多数雇员都是由美露星组成的。这倒不是因为纳维莱特偏心，因为美露星们的特殊视觉能够看到人类难以观察到的东西，能帮助纳维莱特收集各种证据进行审判。但这个特点让在主影庭里工作的美露星们很容易受到犯罪分子的威胁。纳维莱特自然也不会对这种情况坐视不管。在 4.1 版本中，旅行者还可以通过体验纳维莱特的传说任务，了解更多关于他的故事。
纳维莱特亲自出马，那这群犯罪分子可以有苦头吃了。在 4.0 版本中他的实力可给我留下了深刻的印象。
没错，纳维莱特虽然平时并不会轻易的出手，但他 过人的实力是毋庸置疑的，惹恼他绝对不是一个明智的选择。纳维莱特的攻击方式是围绕重击展开的。
Oh,
Dude,
it's actually Final Flash. Dude, that's Final Flash.
Wait, that was his charge attack.
You're going to eat it, Vegeta, over that.
纳维莱特当前的生命值越高，
Okay.
重击造成的伤害也就越高。
And
he looks so cool.
元素爆发，则可以生成一种叫做远水之滴的。
Oh, that's so cool.
重击在蓄力时，则会自动吸收远水之滴，恢复
So it makes this thing faster.
并缩短蓄力所需的时间。此外，当纳维莱特处于队伍中时，队伍中自己的角色进行水下移动速度
Swim fast.
Okay.
Well, I mean, yeah.
灵密。
Great. Neuvillette is a must for exploration, I guess. Biden
movement power creep.
No way, Efra just said Biden blast.
Kamehameha.
Oh, it's Neuvillette first. And Hu Tao?
Dude, the weapon banner. Oh my god.
Oh no, the weapon banner.
新朋友莱奥斯利外，我们的老朋友温。
Okay, the weapon banner in that one is a lot less interesting in that one.
值得一提的是，胡达和温迪也会在这个版本
LG and whatever
更多信息也会由我的同事稍后为大家
They're both catalysts.
新版本还会有一些新的武器加入到武器活动。
Okay, we get actual 4-star weapons. So those are going to be inside the weapon banner for
还
sure.
请大家休息片刻，看一下第一则兑换码。
Oh,
之后啊，
oh, sorry,
我们还会给
Ted.
大家带来
I was
新版
disappointed
本
with
的
LG
场
because I
景
have
地图
two.
情报，精彩继续哦。
Okay.
Dude. Okay, dude, the first weapon banner? Holy
It's
shit.
cracked. Well,
yeah.
We're not sure what Neuvillette's main stat is going to be, but if that catalyst is crit, yeah, no, it's fucked.
It's Jova.
It's it'll be fucked.
It's Jova. I mean, how else would you describe it when you have a choice between that and Homer, and it's like you can't lose.
Yeah.
Yep. You just win. Like this might be.
Oh.
I'm thinking back to when we had Simulacra and Homer.
Also,
and
chat,
like,
don't spam the code.
Well.
I'll post it up myself here, so you guys can require it onto the stream screen here. You don't need to spam it on the chat. Sorry. Go ahead. Oof. We have a 5-minute break, so we have a lot to talk there. We don't. Did they say Neuvillette sacrifices HP and gain it back?
That was the impression that I got, is that he consumes health to deal damage, but then he also has an intrinsic way in his kit to regain it back, which is good.
That was his burst.
Self-sustaining is good.
Yeah, the water droplets was the one that healed him, so I'm assuming he's losing health at the same time. It could be possible.
I was too busy.
Yeah.
I was too busy watching him be frickin' Vegeta to read the text, honestly.
I mean, honestly, there could be a possibility that his catalyst would be HP based. Okay, either
Hydro.
Yeah, either Wario or Neuvillette, either one of those catalysts can be HP, and I'd honestly, if you ask for my hot take, both catalysts probably are interchangeable between both characters. I feel like Wario's catalyst would work on Neuvillette, Neuvillette's catalyst can work on Wario. Well, that is my estimation. It very much depends, but yes. Yeah, it is.
Anniversary,
Oh god, hey Erica.
Erica Harlicker, voice of Venti here, wishing you a happy anniversary. Me and a few of my fellow voice actors have decided to celebrate by sharing some Genshin-inspired treats. I'll be making a Mondstadt-inspired twist on an autumn classic, an apple cider float. The best part about this recipe is that it doesn't need any fancy kitchen gadgets, so just get rid of those. All you need is a good saucepan and the ingredients listed here.
I have none of
If you're a
those.
younger traveler, make sure there's an adult around to help you with this, okay? First, let's prepare our spices. Start by zesting your orange. Next, pour your favorite non-alcoholic apple cider into a medium saucepan. If you don't have cider,
they had to emphasize the non-alcoholic. I mean, to be fair, if you put alcohol in the saucepan like that, the alcohol's gonna burn away anyway.
Reduce to medium-low and let it simmer for 15 minutes. When you can smell the aroma of warm spices, take it off the heat and remove your spices with a fine
not really
strainer
liking
and leave
cinnamon.
it to sit for another 10 minutes, or until
You don't like
just
cinnamon?
warm enough to
I don't
handle.
like cinnamon as much.
Then pour into your favorite heat-safe cup.
If it's
On
inside
its own,
like
this is a drink worth singing praises.
if it's sprinkled infused like that, probably not. If it's like sprinkled very slightly, I'll take
and
it.
Fresh grated cinnamon, lifting it to new heights. We're using vanilla ice cream, but if you really want to let your Mondstadt spirit soar, you're free to use other flavors like
Use
cinnamon,
beer.
pecan, chai spice, or even pandan.
Use wine from Deluxe Winery.
This float is a duet of duality. That's good.
Hearing non-alcoholic romantic
Happy
jazz.
anniversary,
True.
Genshin
True.
Impact. What's an anniversary party without some warm, gooey, cheesy goodness? Hey, folks, I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny.
And I'm Inaris Quinones, the voice of Lynette. Today, we'll be celebrating with a classic.
It's kind of crazy
Brie
hearing
on
Lynette's voice for more than one
Don't
sentence.
let the fancy name fool
You're
you.
right.
This dish is
Sequence.
surprisingly easy to make. All you need is some brie, store-bought puff pastry,
This is really
and
hungry.
your
Label looks
favorite
different.
fillings. We'll be using bacon, walnuts, and
Unfortunately, I don't have an
apricots for
oven.
ours. The full
Look,
list of
I love
ingredients
cooking,
is right
and
here.
if I can have a chance to cook, I
After
will do it.
preheating
But
your oven,
I don't
dice the
have
bacon
the
into
things I
small
need
pieces.
for this.
Then toss it into a pan over medium heat, cooking it until it
Korea
turns
doesn't
crispy.
really have an oven.
Chop the
my
nuts
friend.
and dried apricots
Yeah,
into
you have
fine
those like
pieces.
portable stove
Then mix
things.
them
Don't
in
I
you?
have an
with
air
the crisp
fryer. That's
bacon.
it. I mean, if an air fryer works, air fryer is technically a
Next,
convection
place
oven.
your puff pastry onto a baking sheet lined
We can
with
talk
parchment.
over this, right? It's just recipe
Cut the
talk.
brie in half
Oh.
horizontally and place one
I do
half
have
of
a
your brie
convection
on
oven.
top
Like
with
air
the
fryer
cut
is
half
technically
facing up.
speaking a
Top
convectionary
the
oven,
cut
so
brie
it
with
could
your
work.
fruity, nutty bacon mix and top with the other half of brie. Kind of like a sandwich.
Any of the new guys on the Santa
If you have
banner we
any
don't know
extra,
yet.
Just lay it in a circle around your brie.
Use your beaten egg to coat the pastry. Then fold it up
Hearing
over
the
top
natural
of your
voice of
brie like
Lynette
you're
after
wrapping
hearing
a
her in
present.
game is like,
You want to completely
this is
seal
not the
the
same
brie with
person.
no gaps in the
It's
pastry.
so weird.
Twist the top and pinch it
Hearing
shut,
Linny off the hearing
removing
blade
the
is like,
excess pastry
huh?
dough.
Finally,
Ooh.
coat the pastry's exterior
Linny-
in
Linny
your
sounds
egg
natural.
wash and bake until golden brown and flaky.
Cheesy, savory, and a little bit sweet, brie en croûte is perfect for sharing. And the
That's
best
all
part
good.
is that you can fill it with just
Damn.
about anything. Try it with rosemary and figs, caramelized onion and ham, or if you're
Ooh.
really daring, sweet chili pepper, green onion, and lobchon.
Like a good magician, it's versatile, elegant, deceptively simple, and best enjoyed before it disappears.
Oh, that reminds me. Who's bringing dessert?
Don't worry, I called in some experts.
Hu Tao, right? This will be Hu
Probably,
Tao.
maybe. Or we're just gonna go into. Yep, never mind.
欢迎回
Hey,
来。
our expert is Da Wei.
除
Oh,
了
who
丰
knows?
富的人物和角色，还有这些全新的场景区域等待着我们的探索。
He's a chef in his spare
那今天
time.
啊，我也有幸
yes,
再
I
次邀
knew
请
it.
到了我们的场景
Ah,
美
it's
术的阿
Chile.
汤哥来为我们介绍相应的内容。
旅行者们好，很高兴能够再次来到今天的节目现场。我是原神场景美术阿汤哥，今天也会为大家着重介绍一
Cooking
下
is
4.1
so
地
dope.
区的新场
He
景。
knows the
欢迎
way
阿汤哥。
to some delicious
上个版本
recipes.
我们已经来到
Oh my
了
god.
枫丹，见识到了不同的风土人情，尤其是水下世界的
All
风
right,
景，
new
给
area.
我们
Let's
带
go.
来全新的体验。
Oh yes,
对于
please.
新版本的
Oh,
场景啊，
please.
我可是十分期待。那么，
Show
不妨
me.
就从我们身后的这片区域开始吧。
Oh, dude, the
从刚才
floating
开始啊，
blocks of
背景
water.
中这个漂浮在
Dude,
空中的
that
水
dolphin
点
rice
就让我
would
一
be
直
very
十分
useful
好奇
now.
阿汤哥，
Oh
来
yeah.
给我们介绍一下。
没问题。我们身后的这片区域就是旧枫丹科学院的中央实验室遗址，在自然地形风貌上依旧延续了枫丹的清晰。
That actually looks good.
但因为枫
It
丹
is
科学
awesome.
院的某些科技与混合，使得整个区域发生了巨大的爆炸
A huge
事故，
explosion.
所以上空有着让人惊奇的异重力凝水体，因失重漂浮在海岸上空几百米，十分壮观。也因为这里曾发生的爆炸事故，场景设计上也是会更加的残破与凄凉。对比枫丹城的优雅精致，这里更带着一丝淡淡的忧伤。
哎，确实啊
Damn.
一眼望去啊，都是残破的这个遗迹啊。
Clears
可以
there,
想象
maybe
啊当
damn,
初的
who
这个
knows?
爆炸事故啊是有多么惨烈。
是的，相当的惨烈啊！这个场景展现爆炸后的不稳定性是一大难题。我们利用了水道这个不稳定要素去呼应水体，既满足了概念设定，也为玩家创造了进入异重力凝水体的路线。
这个异重力凝水体啊，我有印象，在4.0版本的前瞻节目中有提到，好像是可以进去的，对吧？
没错， 旅行者们是可以设法进入其中的，而在这些易重力凝水体中藏的秘密，就等待大家前去探索了。
话说啊，前面你提到这个叫
We are all oohing here because it's so crazy.
听上去太疯狂了吧？居然把这么大片区域都给占了。
这些其实都源自于枫丹科学院某次失控的实验。
Klee probably throw a
在长久
bomb.
的历史中，枫丹动能工程科学研究院一直
I kind of want to see the
数生命，
the prison.
总有一天会再度遮天蔽日的
Don't worry.
We'll get there. All right. I know you're eager to get to prison.
大能量能够粉碎大地质史基矿则一度被认为是开启救赎大门的钥匙。据此，艾德温
There it is. There's the new boss.
生前设计了拥有抵消重力效果
Experimental field generator.
Yeah, I can see the Oishia block there.
未能取得应
I saw the Oishia there.
这台实验性场力发生装置也因此失控，停驻在科学院的。
They're using Hydro Traveler.
在旅
Oh
行者
God.
与他遭遇并
Yeah, I tried Hydro Traveler and
Bro, we all did.
Yeah.
We all went nope.
它的攻击方式啊，确实和之前遇到的
Hell,
敌
so
人
we get actual high jump in the middle
感
of
觉
that
很有
battle?
意思。看来我们的战斗中啊，要多利用它的机制了。
Xiaoming's Rise.
为了搜索关于枫丹科学院爆炸的各种情报，宇人众也来到了这一带。
Child jump will stack with that jump?
将会遇到新的敌人。
Oh my god!
Whoa!
Hello! Everyone shut the fuck up, this is cool! Oh,
the Alakino's Underlands, right?
Most likely.
看来这片新
They
区
look
域
like
啊
it.，
危险与
They're wearing trousers, so they have to
可要
be.
小心了哦。
Yeah.
那么介绍
They're
完
fully
地上的区
clothed.
域，这次阿汤哥又给我们带来哪些关于水下的情报呢？
AI girlfriend? No.
接下来，我来再着重讲一下梅洛彼得堡。它与4.1的主线剧情十分密切。
Why the Fatui enemies so cool? Because they're from Sushou.
If a tweet bad, then why are they hot?
这里
Meripede.
本质上却被认定为流放者的聚集地，在这可以参加劳作、得到生活的物资。整个梅洛彼得堡
Archon
建设
quest,
在水
jail.
下，其
Side
地
quest,
的结构
jail.
多以蒸汽管道和
Personal exploration, believe it or not, jail.
Jail.
工业风也衬托着这里是个威严的地方。我们利用多种输入管道结构，并且尝试了多种排列组合，参考了一些常见的蒸汽朋克元素，提炼出
It's underwater?
Yeah, this is all underwater. I thought it was actually the thing that was covered by the tornado just outside of the
的确如你所
opera.
说，给我留下了深刻的印象。
But it's not.
不过作为全枫丹罪人的流放场所，它内部的设施数量想必不止如此吧。
在梅洛彼得堡下方，还有一处制造着
4.1 is finally going to jail after all the simping everyone did.
劳作的地方了。在继承上方区域的蒸汽管道元素的同时，设计团队围绕着重复劳作和流水线的设计语言，借鉴了多种艺术中运用的表达形式，在设计中用重复的环形轨道强调着流水线式的重复感。我们将一部分环形轨道
Does that mean we get a lot of robots to fight so we can get their gears?
巨大的矩阵环形结构也能够给人更强的压迫感。
And then you came.
精密的齿轮繁而不乱，我们团队也费了不少心思啊。
能看得出来，虽然是枫丹关押犯人的场所，但我已经等不及去里面探索一番了。
在梅洛彼得堡附近也有不少可以自由探索的区域。这里，我向旅行者们介绍一处很隐蔽的水下洞穴。此处被史基矿所影响，产生了奇异的。旅行者在蝉藤中穿梭时，
So that's going to be our new
挑战哦。哎，这非常符合我对水下世界的幻想。各种神秘的区域和奇异的植被啊，总能激发我的探索欲望。不过，在这片新的探索区域，想必我们也会遇到一些新的敌人吧？
大伟哥猜的没错，矗立在远海异种顶
The Karen.
泡泡海马成长而来的顶尖掠食者
It's the Karen.
珍珠峻岭。
Why are you calling it that?
在这片区域的某个岩窟之中，它进化
This
出
is
了
Kieran.
It's Kieran.
See,
头部下方的异海珠
It's Kirin but C.
做了雷元素的。
Oh, it's doing jumps like the ancestral spirit from Elden Ring, though.
Yeah, okay, it looks like the Monster Hunter Kirin, but it acts like Elden Ring Ancestral Spirit. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I thought you were saying Karen.
Okay.
Oh my god.
感谢阿汤哥，听完你的讲解啊，让我
It's Karen. It's Karen.
一下子看了那么多内容啊，想必大家也有些
I
累
can tell you never played Monster Hunter.
接下来
Poor
我们
soul.
还邀请了其他研发组的同学为我们带来更多的内容分享。各位旅行者，不要走开哦。
Is it weird that I'm excited for the dessert?
Right? I am low-key, yeah.
I'm Brittany Cox, or as you might know, the princess in herself, Fischl.
Oh shit.
With me
I love how they give Oz up there.
Ben Pronsky, voice of Oz, main Freud.
Right.
And Josie Montana McCoy, voice of Kaya. Not a subject, but happy to help anyways. Today we'll be celebrating Genshin's anniversary by making chocolate ganache.
Oh, that's music.
A royally
Ganache.
decadent dish for such an occasion.
In our princess's benevolence, we've included a list of ingredients here.
First, gather your
He
chocolate
said here, and
cookies
then the
in a fruit
ingredients just go
processor or
away.
plastic bag. Then, crush them like your enemies
Nice
until
timing,
not
my
but
friend.
the finest crumble remains.
Oh man.
Then mix with sugar and melted butter. Stir until you have a consistency like
Honestly,
wet
that's a
sand.
pretty descriptive way.
Firmly press your crumbs into the bottom and
You know,
sides
you
of
need
the pie
someone to
tin.
make crumbs.
Then bake in an oven
like your
at 350
enemies,
degrees
destroy them.
Fahrenheit or 177 Celsius for 20
Or you
minutes.
can just ask Chef Rush to do
until
it.
it's dry and firm.
Once the crust is cooled, coat the interior with a layer of raspberry jam.
For the filling, simply bring your cream to a bare simmer, then pour it over a heat-safe bowl filled with your chocolate, along with a pinch of salt and a half teaspoon of espresso powder.
Right.
Let the hot cream stand for about a
Espresso
minute,
powder is such a
then stir it
goated
all together until
like
you have a
thing for
ganache
spicy
as
usage.
smooth
Actually,
as Kaya himself.
Pour the ganache into your tart shell and allow it to
All right,
ferment
my
in the
guy,
fridge
let's
before
calm down a
crowning
bit.
it with a royal arrangement of raspberries.
We all love
For
the
an
self-confidence, but
optional
good lord.
flourish, try watering down some raspberry jam with a bit of lemon juice or warm water until you have a thin glaze.
Raspberry
then crush
jam.
it over your raspberries. This
We'd
will
like
lend
to
your
have some
berries a
raspberry jam.
iridescent shimmer. While darkly regal as a certain prinzessin, this tart is also quite flexible. You can substitute raspberry for orange marmalade and candied citrus, or mix the jam and top with hazelnut praline for a treat that's perfect with coffee.
And if
yeah,
you
no,
don't
this
want to worry about
this
slicing
dessert
your
will
tart,
100% need tea or
substitute
coffee,
the large
otherwise you're
pan
gonna
for
die.
parchment-lined muffin tins to make perfectly portioned miniature tarts.
Truly a dish fit for royalty.
Yeah, this recipe's kind of
Now, who
hard
gets the
actually.
first
Not
slice?
this ain't easy.
Skill issue?
I don't have an oven. Eat my butt cheeks, bro. There it is. Second go. Alright, JS96 Fez 3P59. Man, if it was actually 6.9, that would be greater. But no.
I think they specifically avoid 6.9.
Yeah.
But they said 9.6. They could definitely do 6.9. Nah, but so far, oh my god, that art. I just noticed the art. Okay, it is weird that we've... How many male characters have we had so far in consecutive order? Now that I think about it, a lot, right? Like, Neuvillette, Wriothesley, Linny. Who was on 3.7?
Was that Baiju or was that before?
Baiju. There it is. We had Baiju. Damn, that's actually damn. Man, we're going mega hottie impact, bro. Seriously.
How's Korea holding up?
Relatively neutral.
Oh wow.
Considering that Neuvillette is actually such a pogged out character. Astra
that's
Carnival, there it is. There's another GITCG tournament that's happening. Astra Carnival has been pretty much going its own way with the Prince Cup. However, I'm associated with GITCG, so I have no idea what's going on over there. You know, they're actually making a tier list for all the cards for GITCG now.
Wow. That actually sounds like a very good, like a very interesting point of discussion.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Raiden's up there. Hey, Matt Matryoshka, I know you're here. Matt, is Raiden S tier? I don't remember what the patches thing was there. Now we'll wait for Furina? Yeah, we do. Dude, I'm conflicted as well. I don't know who to pull. I know I only have... Wait, why are we in leeway all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? Why are we leeway? Oh, right. The anniversary.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we have the...
Hu Tao.
That's why Hu Tao's. Yeah, you're right. That probably is.
System designer. Has she been on before?
Yes, she's been once, I believe. Not every time, but once.
Helen, 听说这次在璃月举办的活动和往年不太一样啊，要不你先来为我们介绍一下？
确实有些与众不同，不知道大伟哥还记不记得今年海灯节的那场饭局？
Totally her rap again.
当然记得，就是那场胡桃做
Dude, the
东，
moment he had a
中离
bad
没有
pause
出席
there.
了，甚至连降魔大圣萧。
Oh yeah, this is the one where Xiao joined with Hu Tao's party and we just had that moment of smack talk.
I love that.
Venti and Zhongli were like, why are you here? What are you doing?
Yeah, that was so good.
Hu Tao just scheming.
I'm sad that shit is impermanent, dude.
Oh, okay, we're having another Hu Tao Venti hosted thing.
Oh.
I'm fine with Hu Tao, just don't let her rap again.
Oh,
you
it's...
hold your tongue.
It is a Mondstadt leeway exchange thing, it seems.
Alright, listen, they invite Raiden as well, and Nahida.
I mean, they did in a PV.
Yeah, but I want dialogue, man.
Actual dialogue. Yeah, we haven't had much of like Archons talking to each other. We really need that. Like, we desperately need that.
Well, because every interaction between them feels like an awkward family dinner.
Or maybe they're waiting for or maybe they're waiting for Conria, so when all the 7 Archons are revealed, they all have a table. Maybe.
Yeah, but I feel like that would then just lead into, hey, where have you been this whole damn time?
Okay, what is that bookmark supposed to be? Oh, it's Catalyst. Okay, never mind. So we get an extra free-to-play Catalyst from doing this. Oh, it's darts.
So many books.
Hey, dude, it's fucking Target thing from Legend of Zelda.
That actually looks quite fun.
Well, we all say that, and we don't know if you're, lying to each other or, At least the cooldown on this thing is low. And okay, now I'm confused. Okay, that was weird. Oh.
Oh wow, that's the worst burst I've ever seen.
Cheap team, by the way.
Wait, hold on, I didn't see the team. Kokumi, Ganyu, Kaza.
Accessible Lamau.
She shot the ground! She shot the ground!
Hey, I mean, it's an accessibility thing for some players. Let's not diss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Okay, that actually is kind of interesting.
Okay, you know what? That's kind of poggers. I'm willing to... As long as it's not buggy as shit, we're good.
That is quite cool, yeah.
The Ballad of the Boundless Blue. That looks like a really good Catalyst design.
这次的活动还真是丰富啊，尤其是百步理智活动啊，让我想起了小时候
Wait, is that it?
的这个投壶游戏。
Is that all we're gonna get in
我也可
terms
以在
of
游戏中再体验一把。
that event?
是啊，希望这次的活动能让旅行者们感受到诗歌大会欢快的氛围。
So basically, we're supposed to learn poetry, and we're back in what is it? High school language and literature course.
怎么？难道可莉
Are we getting
Where
free
literally be like,
temple?
educate yourselves.
Become culture.
反而立功了。他在游玩的过程中，偶然发现
Free temple?
旧狐狸突
Maybe a
然
little
，There's a
bit
shop
more.
in our set.
来的
Who knows?
金鱼类。 为了维持生态平衡，骑士团需要处理这些入侵物种。
Of course.
在此期间，可莉为了不添乱，只能待在蒙德城。
Klee had to stay inside.
为了不让可莉无聊，丽莎发明了一个。
Oh no! What is this?
在活动嘟嘟可。
Oh no!
Oh no! What is
made this game?
Nintendo party game.
不同类型的蹦蹦炸弹，击败角角鱼大军，书写嘟嘟壳打败。
Oh, at least we can aim. Nice.
大冒险。
火花骑士就像火热的小太阳一样，每次都
Bomberman
带来惊喜呀。
We enjoy being in lawsuits.
其实有类似困扰的不只是蒙德，在枫丹也有一些本应只存在于实验室内的奇妙生物。
What is this one?
在的各个水域中
Okay, there's creatures. They said creatures, so this better be a comp. Never mind.
帮助被死士忙得焦头烂额。
I thought it was going to be a combat event, but it was not.
You get jellyfish, and you'll be happy about it.
And we get the jellyfish, and we make a special Krabby Patty out of them.
保护生态，还能欣赏枫丹水下风光，真是一举两得呀！
是的，在枫丹苍金区东南侧的水岸处，我们还可以体验到挑战活动——人生的波峰与波谷。在这个挑战活动中，旅行者可以帮助枫丹救援测试超高压冲击器，通过合理把握停止增压的时机，提高超高压冲击器释放超高压冲击波的伤害，来击败敌人。
Okay, so this is basically the photo thing. Yeah.
和等级获取载荷。
Load the charge of this gun.
挑战更高难度的敌人。
Why is Nilu on the same team as you know what? I'm not. It doesn't matter.
I actually did not see it, so I'm actually want to go back later to see what it was exactly.
It was Nilu with Cookie.
It was Nilu with Cookie. I sure. TCG. Oh wait, hold on. I saw Dea Wonder and Yao Yao there. Okay. Overflowing Mastery.
Well, that's good.
Always good.
El Classique.
辛苦研发组的同学给我们准备了那么多有趣的活动，看得我都眼花缭乱，已经迫不及待想去试玩一番了。
另一方面，我们也一直在关注旅行者们的日常游玩状况。
So any crazy new stuff?
随着游戏运营年份增长，一些原本看起来合理的前期和常规设计，如今却成为了
Yeah, okay. They're addressing the 1.0 things are now bad. So we're now making new stuff out of them.
我们加强了冒险等阶突破任务的提示，在旅行者们的派蒙
Oh my god, actual quality of life? No way.
No way.
相应的引导，在突破任务中，我们缩短了地城的通关耗时。
We reduced the time needed to clear domains. And okay. So they made it take it less time to do the essential quest. Okay, that's I don't know how to feel about that, but whatever.
It was so long ago for us.
I do remember the final two quests taking a little too long for it.
在每日委托之外，游戏内还有大量玩法等着旅行者体验，因此。
Adventure encounters.
Oh, I remember reading about this. They had a developer discussion.
Completing quests, opening chests, collecting items.
来获取历练点。除了原本的，通过完成每日委托获得奖励。
Oh, so they're different.
通过累积历练点来换取
Wait, what?
奖励。每天通过2种方式
They replace commissions?
最多领取4次委托奖励。
It's like Star Rail.
It's Star Rail.
You can do daily commissions as is, but you can also opt to do the things in the bottom. They have their own thing. Okay, that makes so much sense now. So it's a mix. So they give you 8 sources of things to get your daily commission charges. And you can just do 4 of them out of the 8. Okay, that's all right. We're good. We're good with that.
So you can avoid all the crappy commissions.
Yeah, so we can avoid commissions that you look at and you're like want to puke.
我们也希望旅行者们可以更多的享受游戏中的其他内容，得到多元化的体验。
除了版本活动与系统优化，在公测3周年之际啊，我们依旧为旅行者们准备了一些神秘的奖励来庆祝这个特殊的日子。Helen。
So what's the anniversary stuff? So we have anniversary details now. So let's see what happens here.
here we go.
Bathing in a flowing moonlight.
Free team pool.
Oh,
yes.
Reset on top ups.
Nice.
Intertwined fate. Oh, we just get 10 pulls immediately.
And yeah.
Oh, it's an additional. It's in addition to the 10.
So that's 20. So this is 20.
Oh, that's cool. little octopus kit.
在4.1版本更新后，游戏内商城的首充双倍状态也将会重置。具体信息，旅行者们
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's no different than before. It's 20 still.
相信大家已经和我一样十分期待4.1版本的到来了。那介绍完了那么多的活动啊，屏幕前的大家不妨稍作
Just like I expected.
接下来还有更多有趣的内容，后面的节目
20 pulls are still pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, oh well, we're gonna shut the fuck up again.
And?
Oh, it's just this thing they did. Oh, they just did like a charity thing with the dogs.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, it's to help stray dogs.
That's nice.
1 ton of dog food.
One ton. Holy shit.
That is a lot.
Look at that.
That is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Troopers. That's really good of them to do that.
Wait, 1 ton is 40 bags of that. Yeah, 40 bags of that shit. Google Classroom be ready to obliterate. Who knows?
Genshin actually doing something good for the world as well.
Aww.
You love to see it.
Yeah. Honestly, just pet the dogs in the game, please.
Peter loved this now. And there we go, another dessert.
Happy anniversary, Genshin Impact.
That is Zach Hagel. No, never mind. That's
as the voice of Kaveh.
I'm so sorry.
I'm always looking for better ways
Good
to
job,
use
so
artistic expression and practical functionality. I'm so happy
Oh
to be
no,
celebrating
I'm
the
gonna
3-year
get
anniversary of Genshin Impact. We know fans are celebrating worldwide, but what's a party without decorations?
It's the fucking hacker, man. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna delete that Starlight shit?
Here's a fun and functional craft that can really add a mystical vibe to a celebration in a matter of
You know, it'll
minutes.
be hilarious if all of a sudden the
around,
stream just crashes.
Transformed into fantastical yet functional lanterns. All you need is some small battery-powered LED lights, art supplies, and some creative thinking. Decorate the glass with glitter for a nebula jar, or make your own designs inspired by the world
unsalvageable,
of
chat.
Tibet with colorful paper, paint, string, or even maple leaves. And place the LED lights, like a battery-powered tea light or fairy light.
Wouldn't recommend maple
inside the
leaves,
mason
they are
jar.
perishable.
The light will pass through the different shapes and colors to give it a unique and enchanting
You might want to
glow.
use lighter color because darker colors light will not
Fun
pass
doesn't
through.
stop there. Jenny has
That
another
is
DIY
not gonna
project
work
that
out
can
well.
add a lot of color to any Genshin-themed
No,
celebration.
light colors, bright
Ain't
colors
that
only.
right, Jenny?
Hey, that's right.
Oh, shit, it's
I'm
Jenny.
Yukabori, wishing
Yay.
all the fans and players a very happy 3rd-year anniversary. Well, as the voice of Yoimiya, you know I have a soft spot for colorful, bursting light displays. And
Is she gonna make fireworks? Oh, never mind.
by turning the average balloon
I don't
into
think that. Don't think that they can be like, here's how to make fireworks.
Here's how to make gunpowder from your kitchen.
Take your deflated balloon and fill it with either homemade or store-bought confetti. A funnel can really come in handy here.
Oh,
Next,
no.
use a balloon pump to inflate the balloon. Regular air allows them to bounce around the room, but if you want a floating Enemo
You
slime,
create slime bomb, you put it down on the ground, and all of a sudden you hear the bomb has been planted.
a little air and tie off the end. Then, go ahead and add some white eyes and any other details you'd like to give the slime a personality. You can use white paint or paper for these eyes. Now, not only do you have some fun slime balloon decorations, but when they
What is that?
Why does that tickle me so much?
gravity condensate. These balloons and starlight yard decorations can level up any action party.
What sound did you produce?
I look forward to seeing what you create.
Dude, that's gonna be so much to clean up, dude. Oh, fuck, it's Michael.
How old do I think the average Genshin player is? Well, I enjoyed it, so...
We can be young at heart.
这3年以来啊，不只是各位旅行者，我们研发团队的同学也同样经历了一段宝贵的时光，想要和大家分享。坐在我身边的呢，是大家老朋友 Michael。Michael， 趁着今天这个机会
，All right, Michael, what news do we have here?
感谢大伟哥的邀请，旅行者们好，很高兴又与大家见面了。今天我也很荣幸能代表项目组的同学为大家分享内部的故事。不过由于时间有限。 因此，我们简单做了整理，统计了一些有趣的数据，给大家带来分享。
哦，这和我之前所想的内容还不太一样。那这些数据背后是不是有什么故事啊？
大伟哥猜对了，每个数字背后都有着原神研发团队持续的付出和深厚的感情。接下来就让我们看看第一组数据吧。
Okay. 10 are those users?
1000多万啊！ 这可是个大数字啊 ，Michael， 这个数字是什么意思啊？
这个数字其实是原神研发以来，我们的 IP 团队在游戏内外的叙事文本总字数。
10.8 million words.
Holy shit! Damn. 这里汇聚了各种。
No wonder why we skip everything.
从零开始构建它的世界观并不容易。 原神
I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna make that joke, but I was gonna be mean. But you did it anyway.
鲜活生动的角色，编织了一个个扣人心弦的故事，构建了一个宏大精美的世界。细心的旅行者可能会发现，在游戏中处处充满着细节。
I'm sorry.
拾取的一本书籍，不经意间获取的武器，副本中掉落的圣遗物。
No chill, bro. No chill.
Fucking look at that shit, dude. No one reads that.
I'm gonna increase wallpaper volume real quick. Give me a second. Sorry.
光靠游戏内的文本是不够的，在许多内容呈现给旅行者之前 ，IP 团队就要先行构思几个版本，甚至几年后的概念设定。对于一些要向美术、策划、海外本地化团队表达的设定，也需要撰写足够细腻、详尽的文档，以供参考。因此。 在游戏内所呈现的内容，大概也只是浮在创作海洋的一角冰山。
确实啊，这个数字不仅是代表一场游戏的制作，更是一次文化的积淀，一次创意的盛宴。
当然，海量的文本创作也只是原神内容的其中一个侧写。
Vast quantity of text is one facet of Genshin Impact. I'm pretty sure it's like fucking 75% of the facet of Genshin Impact.
Alright, I guess what's this gonna be?
Number of units.
Characters?
Number of units. I'm pretty sure those are number of playable characters.
Michael， 你说这是我们跟旅行者一路走来的见证。
No, I'm pretty certain that's character.
累积下来的数字。
Yeah.
大伟哥已经快要猜到了。其实啊，这是直到 4.1 版本为止。
There it is. Yeah. No, the number was too obvious. We've been keeping track of that number like real tight.
没想到在不知不觉间啊，我们已经邂逅了那么多的这个角色伙伴。不过谈起原神啊，有许多性格迥异的角色，确实被大家津津乐道。
没错，一个引人入胜的开放世界，角色是必不可少的。 原神中的每一个角色都有着独特的背景故事和情感世界。通过对话、剧情和任务呈现，旅行者能够更加深刻地了解角色。这种情感共鸣不仅让旅行者与游戏情感联系，也为游戏增添了更多层次的体验，使整个游戏世界更加丰满和有趣。角色也是游戏中战斗体验的重要一环。
Imagine if they simplified the story, it would become a lot less than that, you know?
Imagine reading off.
You've literally read not just one thesis, but like 10 theses in college. I don't know why I started with one.
增色不少，使得游戏啊不仅仅是简单的战斗和探索，更像是一场情感丰富的冒险之旅。哎，那么让我们看看下一个数据吧。
Yeah, I read the character stories though.
250.
Okay, what's this?
Quest.
Enemy types. Enemy. Oh, yeah, might be quests.
自己是肯定猜不出来的。Michael， 快为我们公布答案吧。
Maybe enemy
其
types?
实这个数字还有一个单位
With the universe measure.
，215G， 它指的是
That's
截止
not
4.1
that's
版本游戏内
That's not something to be. That is not supposed to be something you should be really proud about. 215
A little
gigabytes.
scary. You don't say.
You don't say that. That is not something you should be proud about.
是一个依赖卡通渲染
On the highest resolution, it could also be that you might have been shitty at compressing the files.
包括照片修改的贴图、真人动图的动画，都是没有办法直接应用到游戏中的。这215G 的美术资源是原神
I don't know if this is something you should celebrate. Seriously though, like dead ass.
The chat on the stream is just spamming not like this.
是啊，有的时候我晚上路过美术区啊，发现有些同学还在工作，还是过意不去的。但同学们这么辛苦啊，平时还是会非常自豪的给我转发他们最近画的新场景啊、新角色，就像是介绍自己的孩子。
但是啊，大家非常努力创作的同时，也需要考虑到玩家的设备是否能承载这样庞大的资源量。
Come
Good
on. No, that's gonna be a meme, dude. That's actually going to be a
对
meme.
不同的设备、不同平台进行性能评估和分析。
I can't believe they
对
did
资源
that.
进行不同等级的精度拆分和管理，优化加载和包体构建策略。其实最近我们看到不少的旅行者留言，觉得枫丹版本的包体占用空间依旧是太大了。对此，我们也是深知做的还不够。
We still haven't done enough.
之后会进一步探索其他的优化手段。
I wonder if it was about to say we'll add more assets to create more.
刚才我们看到的是原神游戏内的一些有趣数字，那么接下来这组数字就跟屏幕前的
Next set of numbers are related to all of us. That's probably user count. That's gotta be user count.
这个数字啊，我有些想法。迈克，你既然提到和屏幕前的大家有关，我猜猜是不是原神全球玩家的关注数呢？
没错，目前原神全
It's not like you guys are gonna do anything for us when we reach 100 million.
不过说实话，虽然猜对了，但是这个数字啊，依旧让我十分惊讶。在当初立项的时候啊，我们可能都没有想到取得今天这样的成绩啊。
All accounts.
有那么多
I'm
的
pretty
旅
sure
行
it's
者
all the
走上了
accounts.
提瓦特的大陆。
No, giveaway will be done.
创造
The giveaway
美
will
好
be
的
done
回忆
after this stream.
是的
Don't worry.
这个数字是旅行者们对我们原神团队的认可，也是最
I
好的
wonder
回
how
报。
many of these accounts are
同
bots
时也
though,
督促我
right?
们不能懈怠，因为我们承载着旅行者们的期望。话不多说，让我们继续。
4 billion profit?
这个数字
It's way more than 4 billion. Yeah, I see.
我觉得这是不是播放量或者点赞数什么的？
看来大伟对这类数据啊特别的敏锐。这是原神发布的官方
Number of total views of Genshin Impact official videos. That makes sense. Yeah, billion.
其实，在这一些创作的过程中，我们同样遇到了
Yeah.
非常多的困难。如何更好的把游戏内容通过视频形式展示给大家
No, it's not hours. Do you know how much 4 billion hours would be?
You would not be alive.
评论区对内容的支持，就又会充满干劲了。而结果也是如此。只要我们创作出优质的内容
As long as we keep creating high quality, we will be rewarded.
旅行者们的支持与热爱啊，正是我们创作的动力啊。
接下来，让我们分享最后一个数字。
11.5 million.
不知道屏幕前的旅行者们有没有猜到呢？既然已经到了这个环节的最后，我就不卖关子了。开服至今，原神官方每个版本都会举行相关的视频二创活动。
Wait, what?
这个数字是目前全网
Global fan participants for fan art and fan videos is 11.5 million.
有趣的是啊，这个大数字啊，一点都不让我意外。其实啊，原神能够取得今天的成果啊，光靠我们研发团队肯定是远远不够的。各位旅行者提供的优质二创内容。
That include R34.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious if R34 is included in that number. You know what I'm saying?
Percentage.
I mean, what percentage? You know?
加入到提瓦特的冒险中啊。
是啊，其实这些只是参与了视频二创活动的人数，
Very
还有
big
许多
fans
其他内容
indeed.
形式的二创作者，同样制作了精彩的内容，给大家带来了不少的快乐。虽然未能计入，但依旧感谢你们的支持。
Okay, they didn't include everyone in that statistic, so we know what's not included in there.
数据能让旅行者们对原神项目组的研发团队 有更加深入的了解。
Very
在接下来的日子里
Very
我也希望可以和
selective.
旅行者们继续携手前行，共同创造更加精彩的回忆。那么接下来将为大家呈上第3则兑换码，让我们稍后再见。
Oh, hey, it's Farina with the every other Archon.
Yeah, it's all the Archons. That's cool.
That's nice.
Now they need to all have like a dialogue saying, "I want that so bad."
What if Dawei is a 3.4 Genshin art enjoyer? His favorite game was Honkai Impact 3rd.
Yeah, he kind of did say that. Like, it was said during one of the Honkai live streams before as well, so...
It is his favorite child, and if you know about the art in that game...
Also, who the fuck makes cake like that? I just looked at the cake in the background, like, how do you even fucking make a cake like that?
Skillfully, and with too much time.
It'd be like the icing and shit.
Right. I'm just curious what Farina is gonna be like.
Yeah, same. It's up in the air.
Lots of
Dude,
scaffolds.
the freaking... Okay, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, sorry, the program just told you to shut the fuck up.
It's because of my comment before about skipping all the dialogue.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, Genshin concert.
Ooh, nice.
I think the tickets already sold out from Korea.
We get this every year, which is cool.
亚洲、美洲、欧洲的11座城市举办音乐会，首站将于9月29日和9月30日在上海梅赛德斯奔驰文化中心举
Dude, my country's not on there. I'm
欢迎世界
sad.
各地的旅行者
London。
同时，音乐会主题的系列周边已经在原神旗舰店等官方店铺开售。有兴趣的旅行者不妨
Bangers and mash.
Tickets gone in a millisecond. Yeah,
Wow.
I expected that much.
这些周边看上去
You
好精致啊
literally showed like 2 seconds of that. I we could not
很
possibly
多
take
音乐
that.
会的周边，我已经替大家都看过实物了，可以说是非常
I'm
让人期待。
I'm sorry, but that
不过
was
在
like
不
2
同地
seconds.
区，
I
因
could
为
not
生产
take
和
that.
运力的关系，
It was.
周边内容的获取
The
方式
200 nanoseconds that I saw of that, it looked pretty
少数
good.
地区存在延迟或非全品类上架的情况，这还请大家谅解。
Several cities in the list bigger than your country.
账
Gamma.
号了解更多关于音乐会的。
除此之外，后续游戏内也会上架
Yeah, especially when summer's over. It's gone.
礼包内含有原石、名片、风之翼以及家具摆设、
Ooh.
上架时间
Oh,
等
okay,
具
so
体
we-
信息
we do get
大家
stuff.
也可以关注
I thought that was a
looks-
coffin.
That looks like a good furniture,
自从
not gonna lie.
I thought it was a coffin at
发
first.
布了枫丹交响乐的现场，就收获了不少好评。许多旅行者都
Yeah, Chief, slap an instrument on that bad boy.
大伟哥，其实我已经
Yeah, this was one hell of an
而
artist
今
that
天带
died.
来的下一则情报，
Smack
这
it.
是关于枫丹音乐专辑的。
This
随
coffin
着旅行者
can
们
fit an
不断
instrument
探索
and
枫
an
丹的
artist
步
in
伐
there.
我们的枫丹音乐也一直陪伴在大家冒险的旅途之中。4.1他们期间，我们将发布
Noise
枫丹
Chinese
第一张
Guizhong.
OST 专辑
The Guizhong's
《白
in
鹿
that
彻明
coffin.
之泉》。专辑共有4张分碟，收录了
4
Royal
discs
Mix
of
音
fucking
乐团队
Fontaine
为
music, bro.
原神的枫丹地区
Wow.
创作的原声音乐。
手中的红酒杯已经开始摇起来了。
大伟哥，你印象中最深的枫丹音乐是哪一首呢？
我最喜欢一首枫丹的。
Oh, he's gonna talk about battle
每
music
次听
too.
的时候都舍不得结束战斗。
我也很喜欢呢。枫丹的战斗音乐展示了
fairly
枫丹
person
华
is
丽
the
的
second
城邦
combat
特色
music.。
我们为枫丹音乐专辑也准备了一支华丽的宣传 MV， 一起来看看吧。
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh, hey, music video. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be this music.
Yep.
Everybody and their mothers knew what the song was.
Everyone. I heard this once and I was like, this is the one.
Oh, I love this.
To be fair, instead of it felt more like a Square Enix battle music.
A little bit.
In parts,
It's the violins, isn't it?
It's, yeah, the strings.
Oh, nice. Iggy, move your mouse.
My mouse?
Your mouse was there.
Oh.
It messes with the acoustics.
By default, yeah, it is.
It took me a while to understand that. battle music on the last 2 seconds. No. Wasn't it around this time where we got the anime announcement?
How much do you think that guy who's rowing is getting paid?
A lot.
Not enough. The dichotomy of man.
But we both agreed that this person probably got paid.
True, true.
Well, yeah, what's happened to the anime? We haven't heard anything about it, have we?
I mean, when they announced it was probably like early development, so they're probably developing stuff.
Ufotable's bound to produce something really good, so...
Mm-hmm. Ooh! Isn't that a flamenco? Isn't that flamenco? I'm actually probably wrong. Don't quote me on this.
Dancing in heels. Oh, the vicarious pain.
Eula.
You could just remove everything before Eula and people would still probably laugh. Am I allowed to make that joke?
And delete Eula from the Airman Soul, no one bats an eye.
That's horrible.
No, I like her. She just needs more time to exist.
Is she pregnant? A pianist?
It was here where it felt like Square Enix more than anything.
Yeah.
Handmade Jet story animated. That'd be cool. And they really get into it, don't they?
Where Eris. We have to say Eula 3 times quickly.
Do it.
Oh no, they're gonna loop again.
That was cool. I want to clap.
What? Oh, probably late night right now. Fountain of Bellow. When are we gonna get Stellar Reunion 4? There we go, flamenco does. I was not wrong. I knew it. I'm cultured, chat. Surprisingly.
音乐的制作幕后将会在专辑上架后呈现给各位旅行者。期待 Hoyan Mix 团队的同学能给我们带来更多有关枫丹音乐的创作和设计方面的介绍。
其实我们团队一直都在致力给旅行者带来更丰富、更有趣的体验。无论是线上还是线下，都能够感受到提瓦特大陆的美好。
You know your Spanish? I lived in Portugal. I should know this.
游戏外的衍生内容啊，
You did?
给大家带来一些小小的惊喜。
How long?
6 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, we have an Impact cast.
Solid.
Happy anniversary,
Oh,
Genshin
God,
Impact!
loud.
This is Maya Aoki Tuttle reporting. Of course, you might know me as Charlotte, Ace Reporter. And with the upcoming anniversary, I've decided to put my journalistic skills to the test. And what better way than to get the scoop on the voice artists for some of our favorite characters. Therefore, Ace Reporter Maya is on the case. With me are my co-hosts, Damon Mills and Inaris Quinones. Greetings.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, technically, Charlotte is wearing pom-poms, like, very close to pom-pom
all the
clothes.
talent has to say.
For those that live too long, the friends of days gone by, and scenes from their adventures live on in their memories. As such, I have no regrets in meeting you, friend. Should the day ever come that we are not together, you will continue to shine like
it's ASMR, dude.
Hello, everyone. I'm Keith Silverstein. I voice the Geo Archon Zhongli. Happy anniversary, Genshin Impact. I want to take a second to thank everyone who had a part in bringing Genshin Impact to life. And I mean,
shut up, Kendi.
No matter how large or small your role in bringing this game to life has been. And that includes the entire Genshin Impact community, which is amazing that I could even just say that. It's a very special thing when a game comes out and is so popular that an entire community is born alongside it. And so long as it's bringing this much joy to the world, long may it reign.
Well.
Hi, I'm Alejandro Saab, and
it's Alejandro, man.
Genshin Impact.
Do you have an anniversary message you'd like to share?
I am Powercraft once again.
No, seriousness. I'm grateful to be a part of this game, and Genshin going on for 3 years. I've been a fan, and this last year, getting to be a part of it was
immediate reaction.
Super humbling, super. I'm at a loss for words because Sino was the character when I first saw him in the Teyvat trailer. I was like, dang, I'd really like to play that guy. That'd be so cool. And it happened, and it was just so cool. And
okay, now he's gushing.
It just makes me really happy getting the opportunity to be this guy. Everybody thinks
relax,
I'm
my guy.
saying
Just
terrible jokes
breathe.
now because of Sino, but that's not true. I started saying terrible jokes because of my partner and my friends around me. I could say one right now.
Don't.
Hello, I'm Sean Dury, and I play Baiju.
Do you have an anniversary message you'd like to share?
Good.
Well, happy anniversary.
No,
to
I
Genshin
need
Impact,
Koi
and
Dao.
just
I need
wanna
Koi
thank
Dao here,
everyone
please.
who's
Give
been
me Koi
playing the
Dao.
game and enjoying the game. That's really
Baiju, my
why we
beloved.
make it. So
I
you can have fun
do not
playing it. So
remember.
thank you so much for being a part of it.
I'm so sorry,
My
Sean
favorite
Dury.
Genshin
but
memory of the past year was
Baiju's
Baiju
not a character I
becoming
remember
a
that
playable
fondly.
character. That was so exciting to go from someone you kind of stopped in and chatted with for a second to someone who is going on a quest and saving the day. So that's absolutely my favorite memory of the past
I
year.
haven't done this quiz shit.
Me neither.
Hey there, my name is Nazi
Okay,
Tarsha,
you know what?
and
We're
I
good with
play
Nazi.
them in Genshin Impact.
What is your favorite story
Like,
from the past
okay,
year?
where is Koi Dao?
The infamous traitor, Azar, anger scene that All Hate Them has, just because it was really fun seeing the reception to that. And
That
it
was
was really
great,
fun
actually.
recording.
Nothing
you know?
but
It's-
daddies.
All Hate Them is very reserved, very kind of to himself. So having
He
this
was
one
acting
moment
that
where he
too.
breaks character, putting on an act, of course, but still like showing more emotion than anyone has ever seen him do.
You are right.
was
This is a very
very
long
fun to kind of go
live
into.
stream.
In terms
I
of
mean,
the game,
anniversary stream, you know.
the thing that I want to say is congratulations for going, 3+ years strong. The world that they've managed to build is nothing short of impressive, and also seeing the sort of fans' admiration toward the game is, nothing short of delightful, really, because there is just such an enthusiasm and such a passion with the fan base. So seeing this sort of relationship between the two is endearing, and
I'm
the fact that
genuinely
I get
curious
to
if it's
kind
only
of share
daddies.
in both of these experiences is awesome.
Hey, what's up? I'm
Zachary
Zach
Gordon.
Gordon. I am the voice of Tainari. If I have one anniversary
Oh,
message,
right. I was
it's,
so confused. I'm like,
I can't
wait,
till the
Zachary
next
Gordon
year
is
and
in
the year
Tainari. I
after
never
that,
remembered. They
and
changed.
I
They
hope to
changed
be
the voice
around
actor. I
for,
forgot about
as
that.
long as we all enjoy the game.
Because the other one is in prison.
What is something you like or admire about your character?
We might find him in the next update, guys.
One thing that, if I may say so myself, I feel like we worked really hard
This is
to
not
do
the
well.
voice actor you're looking
He's in the
was
cell next to us.
His ability to care about
Oh,
Kale.
you did
And I
not
think
just say that.
A lot of people that
What are
really
they gonna
know
do, lock me up?
what they believe in and feel that they're
Asleep
very
from the corner.
intelligent, quote unquote, I think sometimes the ego can get in the way of that. And one thing that I really admire about Tainari is that he's able to put that aside and really focus on what matters, which is being able to articulate and translate what he knows and pass it on to a student or an apprentice, somebody like Kale. And so I think to sum it all up, compassion. I think
Like,
Tainari is a
to my
very
student, somebody like
compassionate
Kale, and then
individual.
there's no other
We should try our
examples.
best to infuse that into the role.
My name is Ben
Oh my God, it's all
I voice
daddies.
Kaveh.
They're literally just getting daddies.
After seeing Genshin when it first came out, I
I'm-
had no
I'm
doubt
scared.
it was going to be something special and it was going to stand the test of time.
He's going
There's
to
so
delete
much
us any minute now.
potential to be had in
Oh,
Teyvat,
no.
and like so many new people to meet and places to explore.
Dude,
and
what if it's
travel
just like
to.
copy, like
The
creepy
game's just a
pasta, but with
gem,
Kaveh,
and,
like Ben
as
drowned,
far
but
as people
Kaveh
who
drowned.
helped me
Wait, hold on.
this
His
far,
name
like, I just
is
wanna
Ben.
thank all my
It
friends,
is Ben.
all the Sumeru, Crewmeru.
You've gone too far,
and also
Iggy.
to all the
Oh, no,
fans. Like,
Ben
they've been so
drowned.
lovely
Broken
and
it.
welcoming, and it's such a lovely community. It's just been a wonderful journey.
That he deleted.
It continues far past the horizon.
What's up? My name is Patrick Pedraza. Right. I'm the voice of Scaramouche, the Balladeer, Wanderer, Hat Guy, a man of many names.
That guy.
Well,
Bob.
3 years, man, this is a long time. I have no idea.
I
what
forgot.
the
Yeah, you're right.
Patrick
Pedraza was here since 1.0.
Like,
that is
I don't
crazy.
Sound cliche, but I'm really super
he was here
part of
since
this.
1.0.
What is your favorite story from the past year?
Oh, my favorite scene. Oh, gosh, there's so many. It's like the boss battle. When I first saw the boss battle when I was doing the session, I was like, this is gonna be insane. And the boss battle theme, oh my gosh, that was just like insane.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh my gosh, I saw the end, and then Scaramouche just goes straight on his head, looking right at you. Poof. Yeah, that was kind of sad, but it was kind of that was my favorite one.
Hi.
Oh, finally, we did
here we go.
Daddy Impact. This streak is over.
And Makoto. And a handful of NPCs.
Yeah, she does,
I can't believe that Genshin Impact has been going on strong for 3 years. And we've
her
got
voice is so
plenty more
nice.
to go. I'm so excited for what the future holds for Teyvat. I am just starting to explore Fontaine and getting through the Fontaine Archon quest, and it is so much fun so far.
Riding his daddy.
And I just really want to thank the fans, all of the travelers who have been on this journey with us for the past 3 years.
Why did Abe?
None of this would mean anything without
That would have been hilarious.
Thank you for playing. Thank you for loving this
She would actually
game.
make slime
What's
balloon
one of
and
your
actually tell it's food.
favorite character lines? Okay, I get asked this a lot, and the answer is the about Ito line.
Who?
I just think it's so funny how in one word you get to know exactly what Raiden Shogun thinks of the one and only Arataki Ito. That never fails to make me laugh.
Oh no.
I love that.
Hi, my name is Anne Campbell, and I'm the voice of Nahida, the Dendro Archon in Genshin Impact.
What was your favorite memory of the past year?
Okay, so there are a lot, and no surprise, there are a lot to do with Nahida. But I would say that one of my favorite memories from last year
say that new
would
crab
have
boss
to
was
be
because the
when
A tried to make
Nahida's
buttered
trailer
crab.
dropped. She has 2 trailers, but the one in particular that comes to mind is the one where she's going through her birthday over and over again, and it starts off as happy, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's still kind of happy, but then it gets really dark and like really depressing. And even though it's like a really sad video, it was like super well done, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so good. And like seeing everybody's reactions to it, like I've watched like a ton of reactions from like streamers, YouTubers. It was like just amazing to see everybody's reaction to it. I could not wait for it to come out. I'm glad it turned out as well as it did.
Nice.
Well, there you have it.
Wow,
folks.
that's it.
Straight from the mouths of some of our favorite
That was quite a lot,
characters.
to be honest, though.
They only got
Isn't there someone you've forgotten?
Archons.
Two someones to be exact.
I was totally about to get to you guys. I swear.
Right, that's what I thought.
Can you give us a short intro?
My name is Damon Mills, and I voice Linny, the
Where's
greatest
Zach
magician
Aguilar?
in all Teyvat.
Is there anything you want to say to the community about your character?
I think Linny and Lynette's story is quite fascinating because they're both incredibly fun characters and all about razzle dazzle.
Look how much they have to not say anything because of spoilers.
Dark and painful. I mean, they both mask it really well, particularly Linny, who appears front-facing very confident, but he's burdened by his ties to the Fatui.
I love this.
Growing up as
I
an
love
orphan,
this talking
kind
and
of
not
acting
saying
as a
anything
parent
because you
to
can't
his
reveal
siblings.
anything.
I feel like he was forced to grow up really fast, and I guess I
No,
can relate
he's
to that.
really not
Do you have an
spoiling
anniversary
anything.
message you'd like
Can't.
to share?
I still remember when Genshin first came around, and I thought it was the neatest concept. I know this game has gotten
NDAs.
so many people through so much stuff. and I'm really excited
NDAs
to
be like...
finally be a part of it in such a big way. It's really special to me, and I can't wait to see where the rest of the game goes.
My name is Inez Quinones, and I am the voice of Lynette. And I actually adore cats, so this is a true honor.
Is there anything you want to say to the community about your character?
Yeah, Lynette is really fun for me because, you know, she is the
the deadpan kind of, I guess, emotionless character archetype, but we did try to elevate her from that. So it's really fun trying to, you know, keep that feel, that base feel of her being deadpan, but also adding enough nuance so that she is an interesting character.
Do you have an anniversary message you'd like to share?
Yeah, 3 years. That's crazy. I'm very excited. I'm excited to see future characters. I'm excited to see more Fontaine. And more Lynette, of course. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for being so supportive and stuff. It's been a blast,
sound so chill.
And I can't wait to see you guys enjoy the rest of it.
There you have
This
it,
is like a
folks.
reclined
Until this
chair.
time, This
Right.
is Ace Reporter Maya signing off.
That is.
That was a lot.
Oh, and we're still going.
到这里，4点1的前瞻节目也接近尾声了。
We have to
在这
get the
充满
volume
激
up
情和
again.
期待的时刻，我首先想代表项目组的同学们，向各位旅行者表
Like
达
me
对
for
这
real,
个
for real.
感谢你们一直以来对原神的支持与厚爱。从原神上线至今，正是有了你们的陪伴与热情，我们才能不断前行。
Is it going to be like
回
a
顾一路走过来的时
ending
光，
teaser?
旅行者们向我们提出了许
Who
多宝
knows?
贵的反馈与建议，我们也因此能不断优化游戏体验，推出更多高质量的游戏内容，让大家能够在游戏中体验到更多的乐趣。在未来的日子里，我们将继续坚持这一理念，无论是新的角色、新的剧情，还是新的玩法，我们都将以更加饱满的热情
We'll
为大家
produce
带
more
来
surprises
更多
and
惊喜。
challenges for you to enjoy. Well, you failed in one part of that.
最后，再次感谢各位旅行者的支持
You really win there.
让我们在4点1版本不见不散。
Implement in many games, yes.
Now I
Then
shall
in-
practice calligraphy.
Definitely writing.
Oh, he was.
Not have a hand.
He was writing. He was actually writing, though. Oh no, he wrote it horizontally and then hung it vertically.
You ever tried to hang something horizontally?
I mean, you
Off of
could.
one pivot point?
I
It's
mean,
hard.
I mean, add another pivot point, bro. Like seriously, right?
Damn.
All right, is that it? Is I mean, it says already ended, so I think it's good.
Go play Honkai Impact 3rd.
dude, if he actually said that, that would be fucking crazy. Dude. What should we start? We should start first with the characters, right? That's like the biggest thing, right? First of all, can we just, you know what? Can we just look at the Wriothesley Worcester sauce and Neuvillette demo real quick, and then let's get back in. Because I need to see it. I need to see it again.
Strange sounds.
Would you like a bit of Worcestershire sauce over here? He's just Luca. Oh, sorry, Rye from Arcane.
Oh, dude, the freaking music is so good.
So good.
Oh, that's so good.
Dude, I don't care.
I love it.
I don't care if this character turns out bad. This is too much. This is too much Riz, dude.
Dude.
Get a little chilly.
Oh, his demo's gotta have that, isn't it? Oh my god.
Time's up. Negotiations have broken down. Please leave.
Trailer, I mean.
My god.
If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be?
After being away from
Wriothesley.
the sunlight
Okay, there
for
it
so
is.
long,
Wriothesley.
even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home.
Hold on. We have to get to Neuvillette, and then we can go.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Come on, come on. We want to see it. We want to see it.
And now another catastrophe.
The
will
Velocity.
soon be upon us.
Don't
I
shut the.
mourn this dreadful events.
Oh yeah.
He is well.
He actually is.
Destroy.
So cool.
There is no other option.
I find it difficult to express
People are going to
my
turn this into the
emotions
same memes. They're just going to
Yeah.
add cope on top of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So let's actually get into the band. Well, let's actually go to the characters first, right? we were introduced with Wriothesley first, and he's a cryo catalyst, which and at this point, catalyst is actually just fucking goated, right? And but Wriothesley becoming a pugilist actually has one problem, is that he actually loses the other advantage of being a catalyst unit, which is range. There's no range on him, so he's going to be the one that's going to go up in personal. And Heizo kind of had the similar problem, didn't he? But he was an Animo, so he could somewhat CC. But Wriothesley not having any sort of CC, he's going to need some sort of a CCer person.
The concern.
Yeah, go ahead.
The concern for me is going to be like, aside from just range, another thing that can be an issue is just AoE coverage. Because we don't really know how big of a splash his attacks actually have, and if they're like Heizo level, then it's going to be very uncomfortable to deal with single target or sort of like multi-target scenarios, but also without the range. At least for other, predominantly single target characters, they have a range advantage. Like Yoimiya, for example, comes to mind. Right. She only deals with one at a time, but she can do it from miles away. So it's not as big of an issue.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, I don't know what controls his HP fall, right? Like,
is it?
It's one or the other, right? Like, it could actually not. He actually might not even have anything to do with losing HP in his kit, and we might have to abuse. Because you know that there are certain weapons in Fontaine craftables that actually has the Bond of Life buff, right?
Oh, I mean, didn't they say he loses HP in his kit?
No, I believe that was for Neuvillette. I don't think that they specified. And they just say that when he falls below a certain amount. So that kind of seems, if he doesn't have like an intrinsic way of doing that,
right,
that could be a real pain to actually like manage, especially if he doesn't have like CC immunity or like resistance to being staggered, because you want his health to be fluctuating, which means
there it is,
you can't shield him.
So his elemental skill actually loses HP.
Okay.
So his elemental skill enhances his normal attacks, and then because when he loses HP, his charge attack will become the uppercut of fuck.
That's a cool move.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're right. Like Sushou's right, because pugilists for a catalyst not having the range in AoE will be massive pain. At that point, the only way to actually fix that problem is speed. But as we can see from this demo here, that speed is we're not covering that speed in time.
That looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how hard that ult hits. I wonder if he's gonna want energy recharge.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's gonna care about it much.
In that clip where he was against two people, it looked very clear that he was only hitting just the mech in front of him, and not the one at the side.
Well, it looks like it's getting.
Some of them do. Some of the hits seem to have splash, but not all of them. So
let's actually slow.
Maybe it's not as bad as I think.
Oh wait, I made it fast. All right, so that's the one, right? So no, they were both getting hit. Oh right, and then after that. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That dog got hit initially, but the moment he backed out a little bit out of the way, he's not getting hit at all.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's just not staggered. I'm just hoping he's just simply not staggered. But if he isn't being hit over there that close, that is going to be a massive problem. So it might be just that Wriothesley is going to be relying only on a single target fight. He's going to be a boss in that. Hopefully, his damage, either A, damage makes up for it, or B, is just really trained to be a boss target or single target.
That's fine, though.
If anything, what he could have had was, like, his skill would actually draw people in a sub-CC, but I can see why that wouldn't be possible with Cryo, maybe.
He's going to be really good if Yunjin if he's no more eccentric.
Yeah, that actually could be pretty good because it'll also provide him with some resistance to being staggered
and speed boost.
Speed is probably I think the big thing here because his range does not look super good unless they just haven't shown us that he like hard lunges with every single strike.
Right.
Chasing mobile enemies could be an issue for him as well.
Right. Another problem.
Spectre's aware.
Spectre's Jesus Christ. Another problem is going to be really reliant on his skill, more so his cooldown, because if his cooldown is actually long, that means there's not a lot of HPs he's losing constantly, and he's going to gain them back like very fast too. I think he's going to have to rely on the Fontaine craft. Well, at least that's my estimation. Like Bond of Life is probably going to be the only way to save his grace for the time being.
It depends how much HP he loses though with his whatever his skill is.
But also
his skill.
It's a skill. HP? Yeah, skill loses HP,
yeah.
But it's also depending on the threshold of his charge attack. So charge attack is going to get massively strong once he has low health, but we don't know where that threshold is, which is also just like another dubious situation. What about you? Do you agree with that, Sushou?
Yeah, I think so. I think it will also kind of depend. I mean, I'm sure that his signature weapon will at least account for this in some way. And considering that both he and Neuvillette, have interactions with their health, I think what you said earlier on and about their weapons being probably interchangeable between the two of them, that's probably still going to be fairly accurate.
Right.
I do just worry that it'll be too synergistic. By which I mean I worry that players might feel forced into needing his signature weapon in order for him to actually function at a decent level.
Right. Another thing that I'm really worried about Wriothesley is he doesn't react with Dendro, so he's going to be using his the good old cryo synergies unless you're using burn. Unless the burn is being played at hand, he's not going to be using Dendro to his advantage whatsoever.
You could do something like Wriothesley, Yunjin, Nahida, Bennett.
That is true.
That might work well.
Oh right, another thing that I was worried about the cooldown of his skill, not just his health, is remember how we talked about because he's a cryo user, he can technically use the Blizzard Straight 4Ps if he wants to, but we also have the new set called the new set Marchausi, but that relies on having continuous HP fall and HP recovery. And if the cooldown on his skill is actually lower than that, then how the hell is he going to proc the continuous stacking of the Marchausi effect to gain that crit rate? Which is also a big question to be asking about.
I see another interesting thing in chat by Anemone, which is that if his self-heal is good enough to sustain him, and considering that he's probably going to be the unit that is most frequently on the field, then you just don't need a defensive unit for him. Maybe you can just go all in on the damage, substitute in, I don't know,
just change
the classics.
Yolan,
etc.
Yeah, that's also fine.
You're going to need a healer for him at least.
No, we don't know.
Again,
if his self-heal is sufficient.
Yeah, if he heals very sufficiently, I don't think that's going to be that great. I don't think. Oh, sorry, not that great. So I don't think that's going to be that terrible. If his signature, I'm possibly thinking Bond of Life is just not limited to one weapon. I knowing Fontaine giving Bond of Life as an actual tutorial, I think we could have multiple 5-star weapons that actually will use the Bond of Life passive. Oh, sorry, I forgot to ask Sushou. Do you know what Bond of Life is?
It's the HP consuming mechanic, isn't it? For,
yeah.
Extra, yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure you knew what that was and not kept you out of the loop of the talk.
I made sure to know what that did. So
yeah. So it's but I think Bond of Light might make sense here. You know, it's tied to his charge attack, not a cooldown.
It could be a case of like if you use like a Bond of Life with him, then you'll be consuming too much health, and so that's what might necessitate a healer for you. But then it's like if you just don't have that additional health consumption,
right?
Then maybe you can avoid having to run an additional like defensive unit because he'll be able to cover it by himself. So that might be a trap that people fall into, but we'll have to see.
Well, we don't know. Also, we don't know what his base stats is, but that's a 4K heal on his charge attack. That's huge. That's a lot, isn't it?
That is a lot, yeah.
That is considerable. It's not super much, but that is considerable.
It depends how often he can do that, though.
If he can fluctuate it very fast, then I think it's possible.
If it's like at least under 10-second window, I think that should be fine.
Perhaps. Anything you want to talk about Wario, or are we good for now? We'll come back to a situation.
Yeah, we can go back to him later. I think that's enough. We can go to Neuvillette now.
All right. There he is. Wow, we talk a lot before we actually get into Neuvillette. Wow, we're still not... Okay, there we go. Here we go. Now we got it. Neuvillette is interesting because his Kamehameha is a charge attack. I thought that would be like his elemental skill, but no, that's a charge.
I thought the same, yeah. That looks so cool. And he can move too. He's just he's better traveler.
The fact that he can move, I think, and aim it afterwards. That's what makes it actually good. Because if it was, you charge it up and then you're stationary and can't move, can't like change direction, it's like,
And the charge attack will actually change charge attack will increase in speed the more Hydro, one of those more things you get.
I wonder how hard that hurts.
Me neither, but like that heals. I think the whole important part of Neuvillette is going to be 100% how to collect those water droplets, right? How much we can, if we can maintain the water I'm gonna just say because HSR brain is rotting me, the water droplet economy. How is he going to manage the water droplet economy to keep Kamehamehaing the enemies? Because if the skill and burst are very high in cost of energy / cooldown time, you're going to have to be suffering through just fully charging charge attack normally, and I think that's a huge damage loss in retrospect.
It could extend the duration of your rotations by too much, though. Given that he is charge attack focused, the kinds of teammates that you probably want to be pairing him with are going to be a little bit different compared to other more traditional, shall we call them, like main DPS.
Right.
I do worry about something that's been brought up in chat, is that if his stagger resistance is
non-existent,
anything, like if it's anything below can tank at least one big hit. That's just like I don't want to have to have another character who looks good, can perform well, but is shackled to like Zhongli.
Yeah.
Right. The higher Neuvillette's HP, the more damage charges. So he has to be topped off.
He's HP scaling.
Yeah.
Right. That's what that means.
He is max HP scaling. Well, no, it's like the current HP scaling. My bad.
What if his signature is HP?
Could make sense. That would increase the threshold of the damage, the DPS he does.
I hope it isn't though.
Yeah, right. Like considering that if the weapon isn't having any crit value, that means he has to find crit somewhere else.
When did they post the weapons? Not this early, right?
Not this early. We did not get the information about the weapons this early. But if his main thing about is having high HP to deal high damage, it's either this. The weapon is going to have a HP substat, at least a HP stat, or have a crit stat but have a HP increase in its passive. I'm more lenient on the former, to be fairly honest with you. because having a crit catalyst with just giving you extra HP as a passive just doesn't benefit anyone else in your roster except Baiju and himself. I'm sorry, Baiju who? sorry, I had to do that once.
I do also...
Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, go on.
No, you go ahead.
We're all Canadians, apparently.
Yeah,
the hit rate of... Like, the actual tick rate of the beam is something that also could be a concern. Like, if you start factoring in discussions about, like, ICD and potential reactions you could make, it doesn't tick as fast as I want it to, but that also makes me worry that it's also too slow to actually, like, because I'm just assuming it's safest to assume that it follows standard ICD rules, rather than assuming that it's every hit. If it is every hit, that actually could be really, really good.
Right.
But I'm just assuming that it's every other hit, and that's not that great. It kind of looks like. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it honestly really comes down to these two factors: the tick of the laser and interruption resistance. These two are. It's kind of funny, right? Like, instead of like usual damage amount or energy recharge, energy collection and stuff that we're usually worried about, Neuvillette is worrying us in a holistically different aspect, and it matters really hard if that's the case. And you can. He's not like. I don't know how he's gonna cancel out. Do you think he can dash cancel out of the charge, or once he's actually in the charge, he's actually locked down?
If he's locked to it,
we are fucked.
GG.
The moment we press and hold the left click and it just says, "All right, you ordered a big fucking laser. You stand here." It's like solar beam from. It's like the solar beam.
Oh no,
Venusaur, use your solar beam
or something. But honestly, I don't think Hoyoverse is going to be that brutal with it. Right? I don't think.
You think?
Not with him.
No, not with him. He's too much of a favorite to be ignored like that. But like, okay, here's the thing, Sushou, right? Like you're having doubts, right? But like, here's the thing: even if you can dash cancel out of your charge attack, that is already giving up the damage, and that notion already is a bad thing. And also, even if he does have interruption resistance, it also means he's getting hit. He's gonna get hit, and if the damage doesn't snapshot, if the charge attack does not snapshot from the first HP value it was at the time he started the charge, that means that damage is gonna go down immediately. The fact that the notion that he has to stand still, he has to start charging his attack with minimum movement because he can still move around while he's charging, puts him at a very weird position. And honestly, that's what worries me more than anything, right? There's too much vacancy, it's an opportunity for him to lose damage.
I'll remain cautiously optimistic because the things that you have said are logical. However, the track record with some characters that you think, oh, this is logical, this is how it should work, and then we get our hands on them and it's like, but why though? Why?
That is so long, even if you don't have water drop list. I don't think you should do that when you don't have skill or burst at hand. I don't think you should do that at all.
Overworld will be fun though.
Oh, the Neuvillette's charge attacks will continuously consume HP.
Oh.
Okay, here's another question. Is he playing Classic Doom, or is he playing like the re-release? Can he look up? Can he shoot can he like aim up or down? Because if he can't aim up, some enemies just insta counter him.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. keep doing his charge attack will lose HP. He will lose his HP continuously, but his damage on the charge attack depends on his current HP. So that damage is, I'm not sure. Like, theoretically, by those two statements, his damage on his charge attack is depleting, like going down bit by bit. And again, while he is charging, he gets hit. Having interruption resistant might actually be a bad thing, because he's not being interrupted, so he's actually face tanking more damage if the enemy is doing continuous damage. And if that's the case, he's just gonna die, depending on how much HP is being drained. Look, I don't want to be a pessimist. But like these causes for these concerns, this potential concerns is just real to me. Right? We're end game players. We're really good at well, I'm not sure if we're really good at this game or if we just get carried by our own characters. We can cut content very easily, but if we're also looking at the POV of a player who hasn't really completed everything and still struggling in the gameplay itself, this can actually hurt it.
What I'm hearing is another flavor of freeze, and Lord knows we have enough characters to do that well already. I hope that that's not going to be the case.
Easy eggs who can heal depending on hit, support Chi-Chi's baby. Oh no.
I mean, it's kind of true though. Like if you actually apply her talisman to enemies, then that could end up being like really, really substantial. Like Chi-Chi's healing has always been like good. It's just she's never really done anything else with it, and it's kind of been too much. Like when you slap a talisman on someone and you're full health forever.
The bad thing about Chi-Chi in this case is that like she's literally only going to be used for healing. She's not going to help you freeze, because that talisman is literally just going around his body, and his damage is a long range Kamehameha. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. The more we talk about him, the worse it seems to get.
I think the gimmicks on both Neuvillette and Wriothesley is a little too complicado. You know what I'm saying?
Just use the laser as a melee weapon. True.
Hey, let's just use Skyward Atlas on Neuvillette. He can do physical damage on top of that, shall we?
Oh,
God. Again, chat, actually, I don't want to be a pessimist.
We should talk about the 4-star options too that we could give the characters.
Right. Let's do that once we get to the banner order. Let's go to the banner order real quick, because we cannot stay in here longer, because we are gonna rack our brains. All right, so phase 1 is Neuvillette and Hu Tao. Hu Tao's good.
Very good.
Yeah, Hu Tao's always been good. Hu Tao's been good for a while. So everyone and their mother is going to try to pull for Hu Tao at the cost of Neuvillette. Which means the weapons. Yeah, actually, doing this was a great idea, because we can talk about the weapons and straight into the 4-star weapons that Neuvillette can use. It's going to be Neuvillette's signature weapon and Staff of Homa. We all know, everyone and their mothers know that Homa is like broken as shit.
Busted. Everyone likes it.
It's bussy. Oh
no. And
considering that it is a HP based weapon, if we get a Hydro Polearm unit in Fontaine, I'm pretty certain that Homa staff is going to be extremely useful.
It's going to be best in slot for sure. I mean, that gives HP.
Right. So Neuvillette, what other HP catalyst do we have? Assuming that, it is the HP that is Amber.
I think the new BP one is probably going to be really good for him. If he scales on HP. What does the craftable one do again? I forgot. Let me check real quick. I've got my game open.
All right. While he does that, what about you? What do you remember any other HP catalyst on my head? Prototype Amber's HP, right?
Prototype.
Was it?
Is it?
Thrilling Tale. Well, actually, Thrilling Tales on Neuvillette is
No, yeah, you're right. Prototype Ambler is HP percent, as its like main. It gives energy, it gives health for everybody, so it's not like it feels like the lesser option,
right?
But if he exclusively scales with HP, right? If he's another Yelan situation where he just doesn't care about attack, then the lower attack probably won't matter too much, and it could be a decent way of consolidating, like, self-sustain and also like decent enough damage.
Yeah. He can use Thrilling Tales of Dragons, but this also means that the buff is going to go to his other teammates. Hold on a second. Hey, wait. Pause. What are his teammates?
He could probably go to Nilu teams.
I feel like...
No, you don't...
Does he really belong on a Nilu team?
I mean,
Nilu team
on
is
field.
On field, but where's the off field for the Dendro at that point, apart from
Nahida? Yao.
You do realize how cursed it sounds, right? You're laughing. You're laughing, so you do know how a bit cursed this is to a certain degree.
Okay, well,
not super
okay, then
cursed.
Probably. Okay, like a Vape Neuvillette would like be him.
Xiangling. He can't proc Toma. He can't proc Yelan. He can't proc Shinshu.
He could be Taser.
I really don't like that.
He can't proc.
So
he can't
bad.
proc Beidou. He can't proc Fischl. He can't
proc Beidou.
No, he's holding the charge attack.
Beidou procs with charge attacks.
Once.
But what? It's still proc Beidou.
It could be like interesting.
Okay, maybe.
Especially because like they showed how they were starting and restarting the beam like several times. So if that's something that ends up happening during gameplay, then Beidou could actually be like fairly decent. Anemone is insisting Dory.
Unironically, I can see that work.
Yeah, it kind of also like especially like the energy regen could be like really good, and obviously like permanently restoring health, being tethered to Neuvillette. He just beam. Maybe you just don't have to stop ever. Maybe you just start the beam and you just keep going.
That would be fun, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, that's right. but the thing is that, right, the problem is, I don't know if this is really a problem. I might be a little bit hysterical on this, but he doesn't have a lot of teammates to go with, huh? At least not the conventional teammates that we know of. It could be a good thing because it also kind of means that he's not stealing teammates for Team 2 if you needed like another team, like a hyper team on the other side.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I've seen in chat as well the classic, Bennett, Xiangling, Kazuha / Sucrose, whatever.
I don't think Bennett boosts him.
No, I just don't think it's gonna be good. Like, every time, for some, like, this could just be my experience, but every time somebody tries to get a new Hydra character to replace Child in International, it's like, please stop. It's not going to be better. It could work. Like, Ayato worked pretty decently, I feel, but it's still, there's a lot more to that comp than this character is Hydro. Like, you can't fully replace everything that Tartaglia does for that. And I feel like it's going to be the same thing here. Even if somehow it ends up being like, perfectly timed, his charge attack, being perfectly timed to Xiangling's Pyronado. I mean, yeah, like you say, Bennett very well could be providing him nothing if he's a HP scaler. The rotation could be completely scuffed because you don't have the Like, you don't have the freedom to set things up as much, because if you need the floating bubbles around, I'm willing to bet that those will also apply hydro to enemies around them, and that will definitely, you know, make your life trying to apply VV to all of that a lot more difficult.
And I think at the end of the day, we can just use Ganyu Burst.
I mean, it's an expensive team.
It's a very expensive team, but it works.
Don't want to be approaching the team that they highlighted on stream.
Really one cookie.
Oh no!
Oh god! Oh god! Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we could actually go and search it up right now. Anyways, I feel like if we keep talking, it's not gonna end.
Yeah.
But I do want to see how Thrilling Tales on Neuvillette would work out, right? Because it means he can be a good support for a split millisecond and then go back to what he's doing. But it depends on what the teammate is going to be, which right now we can't really fathom what the hell's going to be there.
Also, just to interject, the craftable was attack %, so it's a no-no.
Oh. I'm fairly certain he's going to be just HP scaled, and if it's attack scaled, I guess you can make it, but that probably will be copium.
They said that in the thing too, so it's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah. Or Hyper Bloom. Just put Nahida, Neuvillette, and put Cookie in there. I guess we can do that as well.
I mean, yeah, but that's boring.
Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, moving
on. If it works.
Yeah, if it works. Now, here's the thing, right? Wriothesley deals increased damage on his HP threshold. I don't think that means his whole thing is scaled off HP. Right?
No, I don't. Nah.
I don't think HP is his main
goal. He's also cryo, and that's hydro. That's usually HP scaling.
Right.
He's most likely attack.
Do you think we purposely build him very fragile and then have a Geo with the like Yunjin or another shield unit?
I mean, it depends like how well what heals him?
Charge attack.
Oh, it would depend how much that heals him.
Charge attack on the demo showed 4k healing, which
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
If that's self-sustaining, if he's self-sustaining enough, then you could probably just run full support, I guess, like Xingqiu.
To give you a reference, my Keqing is 22k health and my Tainari is 15k health. Basing off that, they're both level 90 and they're also extremely high leveled and with fully built artifacts. 4k on an on-field DPS is a very substantial healing.
However, we don't know what it scales off of.
Yeah, we don't know what it scales off.
If it scales off of attack, then that ends up being in our favor, I think. If like the rest of him is also attack, because that means you just turbo stack attack.
Right.
Yeah.
And your healing just goes like insane. That 4k could very easily become, if that's like modest attack ratings, we could probably expect that to go up to like 6k,
right?
Or maybe even higher, depending on what it is. But it could also be the gut punch of it's based off of your max HP.
Then we're fucked.
The worst of all, missing health.
it
Honestly,
could be like a fixed percentage of your max HP or something.
If it starts scaling off HP, Wriothesley, it might actually be fucked. That like his kit would actually be. I don't know, man. Look. I'm gonna be real talk, and I'm pretty sure Gamma would agree with me. Look, Wriothesley and Neuvillette looks cool. They have drip. They got the Riz. They look so cool. They look hot. On a practical standpoint, no.
I'm more worried about Neuvillette. Like I can see Wriothesley in a lot of teams. But Neuvillette, I just can't think of any.
Let's think of it this way, right? Wriothesley has I'm worried about Wriothesley because of his own kid. I'm worried about Neuvillette because of everything else about it that is not his kid.
I mean, Wriothesley, like he's definitely going to struggle against like hordes of enemies, like
But with with well coordinated team though.
Yeah, like I think single target he's going to be great.
Right.
like him, Yunjin, like Nahida, sorry, Xiangling and Bennett. I think that would be really good because there'll be a lot of melting.
Right.
And his normal's hitting like a truck because he seems normal attack centric. But he could also work with freeze. I'm trying to think. Burning with Nahida and Bennett, that could work too. Although I'm pretty sure Xiangling would probably just be better.
I'm just happy Blizzard Strayer. He's not Blizzard Strayer locked anymore.
Yeah.
I think Marchausi's set is just that. I think Marchausi's set. Look, I know, Gamma. You think that's a broken set. I think it's a good set with some caveats in it. But one thing I will admit is that it breaks free from characters from relying on a 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. 100%.
Yeah, definitely.
It literally breaks the shackles and then gives you another option. And that is the Marchausi set. I'm not sure if Sushou agrees with this, but
if you like, what makes that set so good is if you do have a character that can consistently lose HP and regain it, which is what Wriothesley seems to be able to do, then he's going to maintain that 36% crit rate, which is huge. That's huge. Like, do you want to show chat like my set that I sent you?
Later. No.
That set, like. That's without a weapon.
Yeah, you can just build 50% crit and then just go from there because that'll still work out into like 86.
And you can stack everything else into crit damage or attack. That gives you the freedom to not worry about crit rate, basically.
Right.
Which is really nice. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Hold on.
Sushou, you know the new sets, right?
I know one of them. I think I know the one that you're talking about.
The Marchausi, which is normal and charge attack damage increase, but the 4-piece effect is if the health changes, if the health goes down or up, whichever way, it doesn't matter. You gain a stack, and that gives you 12% increase in crit rate, and that can stack 3 times max.
I think it's good to have the option.
Right.
I personally don't think it's. Like, I don't think that it invalidates Blizzard Strayer by any means.
It doesn't invalidate Blizzard Strayer. It's just another option that is given to the cryo users, which is nice.
Yeah, it could be good. I think it especially works more in your favor for non-freeze teams. Like, I think the consistency of Blizzard Strayer for when you're in the situation to actually make use of it is really, really good because it means you get to focus more on other stats because. Like, just with all the stuff that cryo units get, like the ridiculous amount of free stats, it ends up being really good. And against anything that can be frozen, you get to essentially go all in on damage because if they're frozen, what are they going to do to you? But this one is like more brawler-esque, and so I can definitely see it. And especially because the 2-piece is normal and charge attack damage bonus. That I can definitely see that being really, really good for Wriothesley.
And honestly, if Wriothesley's ascension stat is crit rate on top of that, we just need to fill in just a little bit of substats on crit rate, and everything can be based on crit damage, which comes to my next point on the weapons. If Wriothesley's signature weapon is a crit damage one, we might be swimming.
That's chonka.
That's chonka, if you ask me. We don't know. I actually legit don't know. I don't look at leaks. Leaks are banned in this chat and everything, so I have actually no idea. So I could be literally bullshitting out of my own ass.
It could be HP.
Be a possibility. It could. If it's HP, we're fucked.
Cry. Just what's it?
Yeah. If it's crit rate, then it's a huge overcap for sure. And I don't think that's actually good. If it's a crit catalyst, that'll be great alongside Venti's Elegy for the end too, right?
What about attack percent?
That is a possibility, and I'm not gonna rule it out, but I'm gonna be a little bit good. A little bit.
I mean, considering your crit, if you've got the set that boosts your crit rate, then you don't need to worry about that stat as much. So having extra attack is always a plus.
Well, the thing is, Marchausi set at max is still 36% crit rate, right? And assuming that you really do want to keep a 1 to 2 ratio on the crit value, you still need to push the crit rate a little bit more.
Yeah, but mainly just from subs.
True.
You don't need that much.
Mm-hmm. I'm not disregarding you. I'm just saying it's still a bit of a caveat to face. It's not a black and white situation.
I think you're gonna be equipping a crit damage hat regardless, though.
Yeah, no, I agree with that one. Yeah, no, I think the look. I think the banner for this weapon banner for this one would actually be decent as well. A lot of people do complain about the elegy of the end, but it's still a decent weapon.
Why? It's good.
It's still a decent weapon to work with. Well, support first of all.
Why would you complain about it? It's really good. It makes no sense.
It's a pretty decent value, but if you ask me, Neuvillette's one would probably be a better weapon banner choice at the end of the day.
If Neuvillette's is like crit damage or like crit rate, just a good weapon in general, that weapon banner will be cracked because Homer is always good. So it's a win-win on that banner, which is really good. But if it's HP, then we have a problem. So
right. Anything else you guys want to say before we move on to the next portion?
What was the next portion?
Bosses and new area. It'll probably go down really smoothly from here, but anything you want to add on to it, Sushou? I feel like me and Gamma have been talking over you for a while.
No, I agree with most of what's been said. I like Elegy. I think people who dislike Elegy, it's probably like veteran bias where they either already have it or are at a point where they don't need it anymore. And so like the new people who come in are like, oh my god, Elegy, it's finally back. I finally get to get it. And people are like, okay, and so, no, it is good.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I have two elegies. I have two elegies, so when I saw these two characters in the same banner, I was ugh.
That's a you issue.
Yeah, that is a me issue. Yeah, no, I'll admit it. That's a me issue. That's just me being fucking pompous as fuck, and I'll take that.
That's you being a whale.
I'm not sure how much of a whale I can argue on that point, but like, fine, yeah, sure.
You have two allergies, two missplitters.
I also had massive luck. I also had massive luck on this.
You're also a whale, and you give chat death threats.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'm just Alright, so
oh my god, recipe section?
Oh, recipe. Oh my god. What do you think about the new recipe?
Okay, I think that's a top tier freaking food, man. Like, 'cause it's just so good.
Too bad I don't have an oven. So so there's two bosses. I'm pretty sure.
Just buy one. You're a whale.
I'm pretty sure this is Wriothesley's thing. This is the boss that we have to capture for Wriothesley. Do you think Navia would also want this? Because it looks very Geo more than anything, to be fair.
It does a bit, yeah.
Oh, that's never stopped them. Come on.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Lest we forget Ruin Serpent.
I think this is a patch where exploration, the difference of Fontaine units and non-Fontaine units might actually be a little bit more evident. And I think it greatly depends on how much Arc has improved, Arc has progressed in this game. I told you before that in 4.0, Archie has no bearing whatsoever because it just does minimal things and you can still brute force content, right? Well, I want to talk about Arc. And you could say I'm just overthinking it or if I'm just being extremely pessimistic, but like, so you guys can like interject however you want. But I think Archie's gonna get worse. As in, it's going to matter more.
Oh my god, Ben Murray, that's such a reach.
Jesus, who fed the parrot?
That's a Geo boss. Is Navia gonna be a jump booster support? That's such a reach.
Navia, the Geo Xiao? No way.
It's like Claymore.
But yeah, I think Archie's going to be up there now, potentially. Maybe by 4.2, we might actually see more very Pepega moments about the Archie system. But that's just me being extremely pessimistic. But I welcome it mostly because like you have Lynette and you have HMC, and you're going to be then if you don't pull any Fontaine units, you're going to be forced to be playing those two. Archie might just be a new marketing formula for Hoyoverse to actually force people to pull for other Fontaine units so they can actually ease into the content in a different light, and that's my worry. If you can brute force it still, you can, but considering that the bosses you're getting their own Archie system one by one, and this guy's not ending it with just one Archie appliance, who knows?
Okay, can we TC the new Fatui mobs?
Oh,
I'd really like to examine how they work. You know,
let me find them. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Jesus Christ! What the hell? What the hell are those proportions, though? Seriously, though.
Do you want to zoom in? Just, you know.
What the hell are those proportions, though? Actually, legit.
Kowalski, magnify.
How can I fucking magnify from here? No, I can't magnify. This is.
Dude, she's an hourglass.
Dude, she is an hourglass. Frost operatives and wind operatives.
Go to the next one.
Okay, this one is not as this one is not as hourglassy, but I think this one's a little.
I mean, it's
actually
angle, man.
Hold on, Gamma. Sorry, this is the girl that did not skip leg day.
Damn.
And this is the girl that skipped leg day.
Dude, it's the angle, man.
What? I see this as an absolute win.
You're not wrong. I'm just. Wait, both are female. Wait.
What?
What is that supposed to mean? I just. They can't enhance Bob's, so. Oh no, you're right. I'm very curious about this one, you know, this mark.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, they can teleport.
Do you think this is a hint to what Alakino's kit's gonna be?
Maybe. Should we go back and like go in slow-mo? My problem, right, is how are they gonna be like? What are they gonna be like when they show up in the Abyss? These guys are 100% showing up in the Abyss.
Oh, tanky.
They're gonna be awful. Because everything that shows up in the Abyss is awful.
Well, this might be good because this is a character that teleports to you, and then backstraps like that. Ooh.
She got hips, Iggy.
Oh, yeah, you're right. She does have hips.
I told you it was the angle, man. It was the angle. Tanky teleporting mommies, isn't that just Mirror Maiden?
Yeah. Well, actually, Mirror Maiden teleports away from you, but these guys teleport to you. There's the problem now. It's the damage.
They Omaiwa Muyu.
They actually go behind you and hit
discover anatomy.
What?
Genshin streamers discover anatomy.
Because I can suck them.
But I'm not gonna lie though, they look. Oof. Yeah, it had to.
Oh wait! Stop! They have visions. Is that a vision?
That looks like a delusion more than a vision.
Are you sure? What do delusions look like? Are they similar to visions?
Yeah,
that looks like a vision.
But it's linked to like some. It feels like it has a siphon link like that, dude. That looks.
Go to the other one. Go to the other one.
Might not see it because they're facing away.
No, it's on their chest. It's on their chest. You see that?
Are you sure it's not a vision?
You see that right there?
Because I've always wanted to fight enemies with visions.
It could be a vision.
That'd be really cool.
What do you mean they're furries, Shang Tsung? What the hell are you talking about?
How are they furries?
Is it because they're wearing animal masks? Oh my god. Dude, that... I'm not gonna lie to you, man. That's gonna be... That backdash. I can assure you that backdash is gonna be a lot of people's sadness.
I mean, at the very least, they actually come to you initially, so you don't have to chase them super far. The worst thing I hate is not enemies that are like I don't hate enemies that are HP sponges. I don't hate enemies that just have like massive amounts of damage reduction. I hate enemies that run away from me.
Yeah.
Stop running.
Rowan Serpent.
Why are you running?
Weenut. Why are you running? The Weenut. Oh, the Weenut. Oh my god, the Weenut. Pain. The freaking bat.
Yeah.
The bat.
That is just like my own concern. Anything else you guys want to say about the coming other things about the enemies or the exploration? Aside from like, I do have one question about the Fontaine, like the Fortress of Merpide. You know when you look outside the Opera Epiclese, there is like a little, like there's a huge tower that's just kind of like surrounded in a tornado or something.
I'm pretty sure that's it, yeah.
But it says Fortress of Merpide is underwater.
Part of it could be underwater.
You're telling that huge long tower. Wow. Okay, sorry, wording. That huge tower goes all the way from underwater to up top.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. That huge long tower, yes.
Like that is a huge tower.
It's also really hard too.
You did not have to go there.
I mean, it's made of metal. Metal was hard.
But if there's a possibility that is not a Tower of Merpide. If it is that, okay, so if that is the whole tower, even reaching underground, that we have another problem, Gamma. You're looking at a location that is incredibly huge vertically, and they're gonna have to put teleporters inside that tower. How the hell are we gonna traverse with the towers, you know? There's gotta be like 4 teleporting towers in that huge vertical tower.
You're looking at something that's really...
Wait, what?
You're looking at something that's really huge vertically.
I'm sorry, Sushou. I invited you to DJ, apparently.
Hey, no, it's it's fun. It's all good.
It's fine. Explorative wise, that's terrible. If that's
yeah.
I don't think that tower out there is the same place as this place, which again begs me the question: what the hell is that tower? In fact, we don't even know if that actually, if the map expands in that direction. Which direction is this actually expanding to? That's also something. Who knows? We don't know. Aside from that, I don't think we can't talk about the exploration area anymore because we have no idea what's going to happen. We have other things like the waterborne poetry, with the free-to-play catalyst. There's no way they're going to make a free-to-play catalyst a crit, so that might actually be a HP, and that might actually be a Neuvillette's free-to-play option. Possible, right? You can just slap this weapon on him.
Tower OC, wow.
Oh, okay. And you know, to no one's surprise.
Oh my god, the other tower is Freena's punishment dungeon.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
The other thing we need to talk about is, first of all, oh god, it's so hard to find. To no one's surprise, top up has been reset, which is, I guess, nice. It's an annual thing, so it's whatever. The daily commissions has been simplified, which is nice. And we also have my problem now is that, well, actually it's not a problem. A lot of people are going to complain again because the anniversary for the 3rd year is literally the same. Nothing has really changed about the anniversary rewards. Do you think
a free 20 pulls though? Like, it's not bad.
What do you think about the unchanging anniversary rewards and like the people's reactions to this, Sushou?
Honestly, I really don't want to have an opinion on this.
Okay, that's
because
fair.
It feels like a very contentious topic.
That is fair.
You did ask, so personally, I think that when comparing to anniversary rewards, in, for example, Honkai Impact 3rd, for people who have played Honkai 3rd. Every year it slowly increases, but realistically it's not by that much. So seeing the anniversary rewards here be kind of in a similar vein, where each time they get bigger but steadily, I feel is an expected thing, and they're not just gonna, while it would be nice for them to improve the rewards further, I think that what we get is still pretty good, and I definitely don't think that there's ever any cause to, be rude or offensive towards the devs because they didn't give you enough free stuff. That saying it aloud makes it sound exceptionally dumb.
Right. And again, from my opinion, I think I have voiced an opinion before. Sometimes, whenever even the smallest thing happen in Genshin, the community does scream out for free mo gems. And again, I think this will not really make any pleasurable interchange with the community because it's essentially the same thing. However, you also have to think about the situation of Genshin right now. Genshin profits may be falling down a little bit right now, but they're still in an extremely advantageous position regarding revenue. So it could just be that they don't see a reason to increase it marginally just for now, because they're not exactly in a huge risk. It's a game that's still going good. At the end of the day, when you think about the content that it provides, if you start the game from scratch free, from if a person decides to play Genshin Impact now, there's a lot of content to go over, and it'll always be like a solid game to just go play through for sure.
Yeah.
So for now, I think it's still what it is. It's just how the video game industry works, and it's just one of those situations. 20 pulls is 20 pulls. 20 pulls is 20 pulls. We could have a problem with it, but at the same time, it's better than nothing. And if we are getting something out of it to celebrate the anniversary of the game, and we still enjoy playing this game, even though some of us might be tied to, sake of playing it. Who knows? And then the very last thing I want to talk about, maybe just to knock the head on the point. I'm sorry. When they talked about the numbers regarding Genshin Impact, especially this. Where is it?
The freaking gigabytes thing. Right?
First of all, it's this 10.878 million words in this game.
Oh my god, yeah.
One could say it's amazing that there is a lot of effort being invested into the efforts of making this game. Another could just say, wow, imagine how much of this number can be decreased by adding more visual effects on it. I think it's a little too much.
My comment, I wasn't wrong. That's why we all skip. It's just too much.
Sushou, just for context, me and Gamma have been talking about how Genshin has been extremely tech-centric later down the line, and the show don't tell moments have been a lot insufficient than before. And this is just like a thing. All right, go.
No, it's I know the feeling. I actually try to read everything because I'm just interested, and you never know what you might find that's just hidden away in some corner, and then you just kind of go, why was this hidden away? This is actually really cool. But I understand that I'm very much in the minority for that, and I do agree that a lot of things that I do go out of my way to read, I read it and then I go, wow, that is 2 minutes and 45 seconds of my life that I will not get back.
Yep.
How much is the Hilichurl language? Oh, no. And then we have. I will tell you, this this is gonna go down in history of Genshin Impact, and there's no way this is not gonna get memed. This number, 215 gigabytes on max performance. Sushou, when was the last time Gamma? Sorry, I'm picking out Sushou the whole time. Gamma, when was the last time you had a game like similar to a size of 3-digit gigabytes? Chat as well. Who else? When was the last time you guys downloaded a game that has a gigabyte of 3 digits?
Never.
Never? No. You're capping. No, you're joking.
No.
Really?
No. Yeah.
Fucking Payday 2, Rainbow Six, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Doesn't Starfield also have like 100 something?
Yeah, Starfield understandably does. I don't think I actually own any game that has 3 digits, so this is the only one for me.
Man, that's
not a COD enjoyer. I'm not 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
nice jab. 215 gigabytes of Genshin Impact on max performance. And we know that the game isn't over yet, and we still have, 3 more regions, theoretically, at minimum? 3 more regions? Are they going to compress it? Is there going to be a possibility that they can compress it somehow? Because at this point of progress, this is a little too much.
I don't think that they'll be able to compress it in any significant fashion. Because it depends on what the game is built on, and the engine and all that kind of stuff. And some things are just okay. Point of comparison, very, very bizarre point of comparison, perhaps, but and let me cook.
Mm-hmm.
But Warframe is a game that is also historically has also been massive, because the engine is completely managed by them and is basically ground up by the people who make the game. Every so often they just optimize it down somehow, and it just takes up less and less space every single time it gets updated. I don't think that'll be possible for Genshin to do. And it's an issue that's pervasive through all of their games. Honkai 3 has the same issue. Star Rail is looking like it's going to have the same issue. So...
Listen, I know we're joking about it and everything, but I see this as a genuine issue. This is... You can disagree with me here, but this is a genuine issue, in my point of view. 250 gigabyte is already going really hard up there. This game is slowly becoming like a fucking powerhouse of a game where you have to in order for you to play other games, you have to actually delete the game and then reinstall it every time you want to play Genshin Impact. It's a little too hard. It's a little too much, and I don't know if this number is ever going to be celebratory, but more so like a warning lights for the people about what's to come.
Especially for mobile players.
Well, of course, mobile players is a lot less than this, but yeah, you're right. It is still climbing up very, very, very solidly. It's too much, man. I think they just added that number without realizing the implication, for sure.
Yeah, they were proud of it.
And
I mean, it's how much content they've made. So
I mean, yes.
As a dev, I would also be very proud of that number.
Look at all the assets and everything that we made.
Not every player would.
Yeah, not every player would look at that and say, "Wow, amazing! Congratulations!" However, there's going to be people who are going to be looking at it like, "I'm pretty sure that's a bad thing." But yeah. Anything else on the thing? I don't think there's anything else more in there. Do you guys want to have any last words now? Because right now at this point we are literally this recording itself is already reaching 2 hours and 50 minutes. We've been here for a long time. I think we deserve a break, and we should end it here. Before anything, though, you guys want to say anything, last remarks on this special programs of what you're excited about? And if you guys want to tell me your pull plans for this patch, that would be great. Let's start with Gamma, because Gamma.
I'm conflicted now because Neuvillette looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely gonna get Wriothesley still, but I'm on the fence about Neuvillette. I want him purely just because I like him as a character and he looks really fun to play.
Yeah.
I really can't think of any teams with him though, that's the issue.
Right. For me, I think I'll throw a 10 pull on a Neuvillette banner. If I get him there, then I get him. If I don't, then whatever. But it's like 50 pity guarantee. It'll be sad to lose the 50-50 guarantee onto Neuvillette, but if I can get really lucky and Wriothesley, I wouldn't mind the situation given. But now that I've seen the initial kits and like how they work and the concerns that we've raised between you, me, and Sushou, there is a little part of me inside that kind of don't want to pull for either at this point. And just wait for Focalors.
Yeah.
And it is. I was very hyped about Wario, and I'm like, I really want to get Wario. And now I'm just looking at him like, I don't know right now. I don't know. I might have to see what Focalor might do. Maybe I have time to like pull for Wario, but like before, like after watching what Focalor might be able to do.
I'm still really, really interested to see what she's like, because she's being made out to be like a big coward. So, would that reflect in her kit? Is she going to be bad?
I don't know. It seems like there's options. There's also plenty of time in the story to completely change our perception of her.
Yeah.
Because, like, especially for me, like, recently getting back into it, not even finished the 4.0 story yet, just having done, like, the core room bit, I really like her design. I really don't like her.
Farina?
Yeah.
I think she's great. I like it. I like the cheekiness and snarkiness. I feel it's refreshing, I think, personally. I just like how she's... I find her interesting how she's not that competent as an Archon, but she puts on a show. You know, she pretends she is. So it's really... I feel like she's got a really interesting backstory that they're just gonna show us eventually.
Fake it till you make it.
I think I think she's got mad hustle power for sure, though.
Yeah,
she can hustle real well, and that might actually come in handy to proving herself as maybe not as an Archon in terms of power, but maybe an Archon of wits. Because
maybe that's how her kit's gonna work.
Maybe because if you think about the story, Focalors she does take trial seriously. She just has some holes in her logic and stuff like that. But maybe once she matures and gets better, who knows? She could actually be just as wisdom heavy as Nahida could be.
I don't know if you guys remember, but she did show that in the second trial of the story. Like, after you beat her in the first trial...
Wait, hold on. Sushou, did you get that point?
Which one?
The second trial.
No, not yet.
Shit!
I don't mind spoilers, though.
All right.
You don't mind if I talk about it?
Okay. If you don't mind
cool.
then go ahead.
Okay, so... in the second trial, Farina does act a lot more serious. Like, she isn't as flamboyant as she is in the first one, because she felt ashamed that she accused an innocent person, which Neuvillette points out.
Right. Understandably so.
Understandably so.
It was really refreshing to see. I actually really liked that because it shows she's human. She's got she's not a piece of shit.
I don't.
She does actually.
She's not an idiot. She's just oblivious.
Yeah, well, she's not oblivious.
Oh, sorry.
She realized she did what she did what was wrong.
Yeah. She's not an idiot. She's just mistaken. Put it that way.
Yeah, I think that's more accurate. Yeah, and I'm really interested to see how. Also, in the intro, that female voice talking to Neuvillette, I think that might have been the previous Hydra Archon, telling him like what his role's gonna be. Because oh, I shouldn't say that. That's spoilers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll stop it there. And then, sorry, getting back to the last question because I do want to kind of wrap it up now because it is slowly reaching 3-hour marks. Sushou, if you're actually gonna continue playing Genshin Impact, do you have plans to pull for either characters or no?
Yeah. I mean, I'll continue going. Just, I have a healthy relationship with the game. If I get bored, I'll go do something else.
Sounds like
I really like Neuvillette. From just like as a character, but the questions that are now in my head surrounding it, much the same as with you two as well. I'm concerned that he might not have a place, so I'll hold off. I think I'll do the trial for both of these characters and then decide. I don't have a burning desire to pull either of them. I think my heart belongs to one, and she wears pants. So.
Okay, that's a good note to end it on, man. That's a great note to end it on.
Do you not want to Biden blast?
Yeah, do you not want to Biden blast, bro?
Obama.
Oh, no.
You've done well to survive so far, but you won't be able to survive my Biden blast. Hiya!
Wait, no! I'll activate my trump card. Deportation.
Okay, let's stop there. Anyways, I guess if that's the last thing we're gonna say, I think we can wrap it up now. I know it was long and arduous, but Sushou, Gamma, thank you so much for joining me here with the 4.1 livestream party. Couldn't have done it any funnier than us three of us here at one time, you know?
I thought you were gonna say "ussy" for a second then.
Shut up.
And on that note.
All right. Okay. Well.